adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. And we're going to do a little bit of a recap here, just because it's that time. And new players are important to inform what's been going on. So a recap was the party started off up here in Shu, near the Weeping City, where you worked with a dragon to liberate the city of a demonic and fiendish occupation that had used the theocracy to modify the behavior of the citizens. After redeeming the place and leaving several people there, you went south towards Asatoro. In Asatoro, you met up with Amer and Sweet August Rose on the way and made a couple of inquiries as to what was going on. Here you made a discussion with a woman by the name... Oh, crap. I completely...
Sukkatai. I always forget her name.
Yep, Sukkatai, who sent you to a nearby reliquary for the people of Garden Soil, the Church of MKL. After going there, you found your way down into the Valley of the Gods. You did a little bit of interacting with a monk there that was quite enigmatic and took on the personas of various deities. After resolving your curiosity, you emerged and sent the Lady Frost, a Josozai cleric in charge of mage hunting, back down into the Valley of the Gods, screaming and laughing as she went. You emerged and returned to Esatoro, resolved your business with Sukkatai, and headed eastwards. Along the way from Esatoro to Sahua, the party encountered a pair of dragon skulls that they might have incanted a resurrection on, and resurrected the ancient dragon Vagrodan. Oh, hello, Brennan. Glad you were able to make it. I will have to fix the avatars here. But Vagrodan was resurrected and now roams Toivoa. The 3-mile-long dragon is performing who knows what across the planet, engaging in destruction. Vagrodan was originally the force that rendered the gold dragon Emery-Rosie inert and killed Emery-Rosie, in turn dying to the strengths of a group of heroes. Now that Vagrodan's loose, you have been searching for a way to stop his existence in Toivoa, and so have wandered the planet searching for artifacts and friends that could possibly allow for the resurrection of Emery-Rosie, the good gold dragon. You've also been dealing with a bit of fey magic that came in, as well as the mystery behind what happened to Sweet August Rose's family and household. You went and dealt with the people in Bourbon and engaged in a little bit of dialogue with one of the bounty hunters there by the name of the McCain brothers. And after a tactical withdrawal, have made an ally of the Blue Cloaks in Nausea, the local constabulary there. You've gone around and done a couple other things, including visiting the home of Brennan. As you went there, you discovered that all light and goodness from the entire village that he was from had been drained and reformed into a guardian dragon that provides for all of his mother's needs. You left that situation untouched, other than giving his father a bit of a guilt trip. Now,
to be fair, we have pressing matters, okay?
Of course.
Vagrodan first. Then I already came up with at least half a solution for that next one.
Very well.
It's not. It's what's the word I'm looking for? We're just procrastinating on it a little bit. That's all. You know.
Very well.
Brandon's got unresolved issues.
Yeah.
Unresolved issues.
We're
Yes.
adding it. We're adding it to the rest of Brennan's daddy issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
But after your return to Nausea, you searched for the Endless Pinnacle, the supposed lair of Emery and after performing some magic using the Eye of Kydron, a supremely powerful scrying device, you found it and managed to teleport to it last week, where you engaged with the angel Nahaliel and were rebuffed upon attempting the challenge to enter the Endless Pinnacle. Nahaliel took pity upon you and asked you where you wished to be banished to. You said that you wanted to go and attempt to track the body of Emery, and so were banished to the island of Shalosh. You now look at the island in the distance, and Echo Rex has transformed into a gold dragon in his efforts to provide transportation from this side to the other. Just before you are about to take flight, a shimmering gold light appears around Echo Rex, and with a graceful landing, a turtle appears before you.
So
That-
the
Did that angel do something to my vision? Did I get drunk on the way here? Why is there a turtle in front of us?
the turtle lands in a somewhat of a hero landing, but then falls forward into a bit of a push-up. Scrambling to his feet, he quickly looks around and says, "Well, this is new." He looks over at the four of you and scratches his head, looking up and down the full length of the gold dragon. Takes a moment to adjust his pure white robes with gold inlay and some prayer beads around his neck, and says, "This is not the usual kind of place I've been sent to. Hello."
You got sent here? I thought this was a vacation location.
Well, I'm tested in a day. I'm a rather potent cleric of Unwa. Yeah, I touched the Haven Scent. It's a relic we have. It sends you wherever in the world you're most needed. I'm normally, some hospital, battlefield, plagued village, something like that is usually where I pop up. What's going on?
That's good to know. out of everyone in the world, we're the ones in most need of help.
Are you surprised?
That tracks.
Let's check. I'm surprised Anwa, though, of all people, decided that we need help. I don't think we've interacted with her at all.
He's the
The
Correct me if-
relic has a bit of a mind of its own, and from what we can tell, it has a deeply sarcastic sense of humor.
correct me if I'm wrong. That's the moon goddess, right?
Indeed,
Or one of them. Yeah.
We Tordos, we live by the sea, but not in the sea, and the tides are something that we feel in our blood, so we feel a strong calling to the moon. But where are my manners? I've introduced myself. Perhaps I might have the honor of learning who each of you are.
Right. Well, Rose steps forward. She's an elvish woman. She's about 5'5", wearing pretty simple adornments: a Shuian style dress and a staff with rings in it, and a curious headpiece shaped like a rose. She just says, "My name is Sweet August Rose, and these are my companions." And she says, as she gestures towards the two men and the large adult dragon behind her.
Amer goes, he kind of pulls his hat up a little bit, the brim of it, and goes, "Well, my name is Amer. As you can see, I'm fabulous. I'm one of the Blue Cloaks of Nausea, and it's a little known secret, but we're better than everyone else."
Brennan will kind of step forward and say, "All right, my name's Brennan. Brennan's about 5'6" as well. He's a half elf. And he smells actually very good at the moment.
We made him
He
big.
has, yeah, he took a bath. He has 2 bows on his back. One is greenish due to some poison that was placed with it, and the other is an oath bow. Aside from that, he looks like a ranger. He has some dragon claws hanging off of his neck and a kind of shoddy necklace. Yeah.
Dragon
And
Echo?
the adult gold dragon says that his name is Amarazi, or at least the spirit of Amarazi, as it is today. So this is where you're most wanted in the world. Is that right?
Well, not wanted, needed.
Cannot argue.
That's reassuring. Well, maybe perhaps he was sent here to because it's Shadow Scar who needs the help, and being a cleric of the Moon Goddess, of course, he's going to he's going to help us instead. So maybe this is going to be a walk in the park.
Well, I've got a pack full of rations and healers kits. I suppose I'm ready to aid where I'm most needed.
Well, this is probably going to be violent.
I have found myself teleported to battlefields before. I am quite confident and have allies at my disposal.
Well, you see that house or that castle over there? That is the lair of one Doldrin Shadow Scar. As you can imagine,
Spawn of a 3-mile long being of pure evil.
who currently controls that 3-mile long being of pure evil. He's up to various malicious acts, some of which we believe he may be involved with tearing asunder the balance of the planes. And overall, he's just not a good person.
I mean, overall, I'm not a good person either, but it still isn't compared to him.
Yeah, and in the grand scheme of things, I would say his crimes are worse than yours, Amer.
Well, my
He's,
crimes are petty.
Well, let's not parse hairs here in front of our new companion about who's worse, because we might lose. But also, yeah, it's gonna get violent but weird. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, he's an extremely powerful. Well,
We don't know what he is exactly. He's a black dragonborn. We know that.
yeah,
So,
Black Dragonborn.
Aaron,
Yes.
while I'm looking at this turtle with true sight, I mean, do I see his true nature?
He looks good and groovy. Everything about him is what it seems. However, yes. However, off to the side, you see a wooden little statue, about 2'3", and the head keeps rotating around, observing everything in the area. 2 bright little gemstones for eyes. It's got its hands behind its back, and it is minding its own business, standing on the side of the coast.
Was that there before or after he teleported in?
Well, that's what Echo sees. The rest of you see a gnome with a bright orange hat.
Oh, right, Knickknack's here. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought he was staying back at the Blue Cloaks.
You said you teleported the whole party. If you wanted to
I
leave him
did.
there, yep. So he came along for the ride.
Yeah, I think. Oh, okay. Maybe that'll be handy. All right.
Hey, Knickknack, just so you know, what we're about to do, I've warned this very helpful turtle. This is going to be really dangerous. So if you want to stay behind, well, I wouldn't blame
Informed
you.
consent.
Yeah, it's important.
Well, I think that's a great idea. Yeah, I think I'll stay right here where it's safe. After all, I'm not much use over there.
Oh, right.
Now,
This one
if
can't
you find
count.
any business opportunities, please let me know.
Well,
Have you ever
I think-
taxidermied a turtle?
I have actually. Of course, mine wasn't quite as magnificent of a specimen as yourself, sir.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
that
wait,
was
talk about the turtle
Tetsu
now.
just slowly folds his arm and says, I'm not a turtle. I'm a turtle. We are based on tortoises. Do you see flippers on me? I don't see flippers on me.
To be fair, your
Of
bro
course
kind of
not
blocks it a little bit.
my humblest of mistakes. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not quite myself.
Brennan doesn't know sea animals. He doesn't get it. He just doesn't. He's just looking stupid.
it's fine.
Out of character for the player's benefit, this is a construct that they have made a deal for in order to further their business and some knowledge checks. But he is 0 combat, and they brought him along on accident.
Well, we don't actually know he's a construct, or most of us don't know
So
he's a
it-
construct.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So in that adult dragon form, is Amarazi large enough? Because I mean, he's a huge creature. Is he large enough to transport everybody over to the island?
He is a huge creature, which means that he is at least 15 feet long. And having seen very large alligators in real life, I would say that you could potentially carry the 4 people.
It helps that we're, as far as a party goes, we're pretty lightweight. No heavy plate. No crazy huge weapons or anything like that.
I will check
Right.
to see how much all of you weigh total. So let's go ahead and get that calculated because I do have a carry weight for the adult gold dragon.
Actually, you know what? I'm
yeah, I
actually
think he's got
curious.
a strength of 27. Is that right?
That is correct.
Let's see. My total gear weighs. Okay, equipment 7, potions 5,
Should be at the
backpack
very top.
20.
Yeah, I'm at 70 pounds plus my
Yeah.
sleek, twinkish weight.
Yeah,
Which
so
is-
that's
What did I set my character weight as? 150 pounds. So I'm at
220.
what is it? 220.
All right.
Rose has 32.5 pounds and she weighs about a buck 30. So about
Alright.
162, give or
Cool.
take.
Brennan?
Brennan's
So we
doing
know
math.
Amer's
Brennan's
ego does not apply here.
Brennan's about 225, 230 with all of
Okay.
his weight.
Got it. And then Hestunidae.
He has about 50 pounds of gear and he weighs about 230. Tortoises are heavy,
So
so he weigh around 280.
Yeah. So the gold dragon can easily carry the 892 pounds of the party.
Oh, I'm taking my potion.
Yeah, I've never ridden a dragon before.
Okay, very good.
Didn't you ride
Now,
Ardvig when we were there? Up-
No, I didn't.
How'd you get up the tower then?
She jumped off, and she
No,
climbed
that's how we got. Did you climb the tower?
Oh wait, no, it was just outside my running reach.
Right.
No, so I rode him up, but that was more climbing than flying. I feel like I feel like we're gonna be like soaring on this.
A
It's
little bit.
different, though. I guess we did fly on that rock that one time. But right. Anyways, Tetsu Dinade. Right. So evil sorcerer. Incredibly powerful, undoubtedly horrendous traps and monsters within. Just want to make sure you're okay with joining us, because there is a very high good chance that all of us will die. It's
Well, it's a Tuesday.
well, that's a wonderful attitude to have. I agree.
Is it Tuesday? Amer says to himself. He's like, kind of looks over the sky. And he's like tapping his chin, like he actually doesn't know what day it is.
it is actually a
Just got
Tuesday.
manipulated.
Oh,
It is a Tuesday. Excellent.
Yeah, like I don't know if you watched the streams or not and caught up with all of that, but it is actually a Tuesday.
Right. Well, I suggest we start heading over there.
So Eric, is there a are there several towers to this place, or is it one structure?
It's
Is
one
there a front
structure.
gate, windows, doors?
There is a front gate
courtyard?
that you can see from here. You can also see that there are a large number of flying creatures between you and there, and the water ahead of you is murky and looks treacherous.
Oh yeah, it's full of monsters. That's right. We had to fly over it. Man, I almost forgot
Yeah.
about that.
We saw pterodactyls. I mean,
Yep.
I think Amarazi just fly up at least to the front gate. If there's a courtyard, he may fly over the gate into the courtyard. If there's pterodactyls, he'll just, I guess we'll just fight them. You know, if we have to land, we'll land.
The patented spirits and fellowship hello greeting. Just busting down the front door.
Hey, I'll use my wand to skywrite when we get inside too.
Yeah, we all
You're
looked nice.
using once you're inside or outside?
Once I'm inside, once he knows we're there, then I'll
Okay.
announce it to the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Understood.
All right.
Yeah. You ready to take off?
Yeah, there's nothing else we need to do.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. So,
Well,
as you...
of all the places I've been conjured to, this is easily in the top 3 of weirdness.
it'll only get weirder. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah. let's see if we can't get that top spot.
We'll do our best. So, does everyone get on the dragon?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Cool. And Echo, do you take off and head off across the water with this group of all 4 people?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. As the giant wings of this adult gold dragon beat down, he rises up into the air and goes forward across the water. And that is where I need all of you to please target your
Let's
lovely
do it.
tokens. And let's roll for initiative.
We got them burbs. That's not a burb. Well,
Make sure I have that targeted and. Yep. Without fail.
without fail.
Test. Make sure this is working. Okay, there we go.
Well, we're not going hungry tonight.
So, and I need to get Echoes here. 1 second. Echoes initiative because of life. Echo got an 8. So,
You're feeling kind of small right now, Echo. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Comparatively, you're
These are pretty
you're-
big
you're-
pterodactyls, man.
You're big, but these lizard chickens are a lot
you
bigger
might
than you
have
are.
you might have seen pterodactyls before, and that's what you generated your estimation of the distance by. However, as the dire pterodactyls come forward, Brennan, what would
Nice
you like to
tired
do?
pterodactyls.
What? You guys are
Uh,
level 17. You expect me to throw regular pterodactyls at you? No.
Absolutely
I
not.
call them lizard chickens.
Yeah. It's dire. It's awesome. Let's do Hunter's Mark on this fellow. We're just gonna start shooting.
Okay. And I'm sorry, which one did you ping on?
The lower one.
Oh, to the south. Understood.
Yes, to the south. Let's see if we can do it. Get them made out of.
All right, a 25, you'll hit.
Okay.
And as the bow fires the arrow, will deal 14 piercing, 2 poison, and 7 Colossus Slayer damage to it, for a total of 23.
Okay.
As
See if
your
we
arrow
can
flies through the air, excellent.
17 hit.
A 17 does hit, yes. And you will deal an additional 8 plus 2, so 10. Plus 6, sorry. So I forgot those additional, so 16 plus an additional 2. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything
he's
else, sir?
friends-
As the pterodactyl reels in pain, it takes those 2 arrows, and it looks intently at the source.
Brandon's a little excited because these are basically dragons, so he's getting excited about it.
Yeah, they're just beaky dragons. Really, that's a good outlook.
Dragons, yes. All right, Amer Shestina.
Amer looks at Brandon and goes, I love how simple you are sometimes. And then as my action, I'm going to reach into my pouch and drink a potion of flying.
Yeah.
Okay,
In case I get knocked off of Echo.
sure.
Because it's a high probability I'm going to get knocked off of Echo. And for my bonus action, let me knock that down a notch. Okay, one of those there. My bonus action, I will... what will I do? I will... Blade song? I think I'll Blade song. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll Blade song.
All right,
That'll be my turn.
cool. Testudinide.
You get it right eventually. Testudinide holds up his holy symbol, looking amongst the party, and says, Unwa's guidance, protect us. And you feel a surge of energy as he is going to upcast the aid spell to 8th level upon himself, Rose, and Amer. That is
Ooh.
going to give you 40 additional maximum hit points and 40 healing to bring you up.
So, okay, override max HP, so I just
Yes,
add 40, I guess? Okay.
indeed.
Yes.
Well, so that would make me at 205. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
No, not 305. There we
Okay,
go.
nice.
Oh, cool, and it keeps track of the, Oh, that's neat. Okay. Oof, I like that.
I figured you would. And done.
Very well. It then becomes their turn. And they are going to fly, and they fly very swiftly. And we're going to fly around. So, we're going to fly 120 feet to here with my movement. And I'm going to then fly 120 feet to here, where I will go ahead and attempt to grapple one of the 5 characters there.
Yeah.
Actually, the only ones I can reach right now on that would be everyone except for our friend. Oh, gotta zoom way in here. Everyone except for Amer. Oh, Knickknack should not be on that. So everyone except for Amer I can reach. So awesome. The grapple check is going to be against a random person, 1d4.
Me.
Nope, that's Echo Rex as I try to grab the dragon.
Oh, crap.
With an 18, I try to grab a hold of the dragon. We're going to roll the dragon's athletics check. And the dragon is going to succeed in resisting because it's the defender wins. So that's going to be its attack to try to grapple. And then we fly in 120 feet from behind to there. Or we're going to attempt to do that same thing to one of the other people. And this time I can attack any one of the 4. Sorry, one of the 5. 5. Who would we try to grab hold of? We are going to grab a hold of top, down, left to right. That's going to be Aimer. Aimer, it tries to grab a hold of you. You may roll your athletics or acrobatics check to fight off the grapple. You've got to beat a 9. You can't fail.
I cannot fail, and I'm gonna say he grabbed one of the illusions of Aimer.
Very well. This one flies over. This one flies over.
Jeez, that's a lot.
Do you think lizard chickens like fire?
Can Echo cast spells when he's in dragon form? I don't think he
Can you, like,
can.
do a portal or something?
I wish. Yeah.
All right. That is going to be the extent of my turn. We go to Sweet August Rose.
She was gonna reach for the flying potion that's already in her pouch, but that's a little too late for that. Oh well, no risk, no reward. Okay. She will quickly hop across Echo, and she will attack this pterodactyl right here.
Sure.
Let's go.
Oh, you tried the new sword.
I do get to try out the new sword, and I believe that's a hit.
A 28 does hit, yes. You would do
But
17 slashing damage.
She is going to be a little experimental here, and she's going to attempt to stunning strike that.
All right. You're going to try to stunning strike it. Awesome. It's Constitution saving throw. Results in a 18.
He fails.
Okay, so he
So does
falls.
that mean he falls out of the sky into the ocean?
Yep. And as he falls, a prepared action fires off, and something from below reaches up with its open jaws and consumes the pterodactyl.
Oh my god.
It's another Draco turtle.
That's terrifying.
I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Those are the ones that breathe steam, right? If I remember correctly.
I don't know. It was the last Sunday group, and we kept feeding it. We kept feeding it our enemies. It was kind of amusing.
I look at Echo. Why can't you be that big?
All right,
But,
anything else, Sweet August Rose?
Oh yeah, no. She still has the remainder of her attack action. She's gonna try to do it to this. Is she within 5 feet to hit this one?
Once you run across the wings, yes.
I mean, I believe that was only like 30 feet, so we're not moving very much. Okay, and then she will spend, or shouldn't count my eggs before they hatch. Let me do the other attack action.
I want to see a crit.
Oh, close.
A 33
Oh,
does hit.
cool.
9 damage. But she will attempt to stunning strike that one as well.
Very well. Constitution saving throw for that. Results in a 23.
He passes, so... Alright, then bonus, I'll use my bonus action to do a martial arts blow, and I'll do one more.
Absolutely.
Oh, this has +2 to it, because of the bracers. So
Okay.
that's 27
27 does hit.
and 14 damage.
Okay.
And I will attempt one more stunning strike.
Of course. Constitution saving throw comes in as a 14. It will be stunned.
Fails.
It falls, and the dragon turtle consumes it.
Oh god, don't fall.
Well, I think I already. The first thing I did was drink the potion of flight.
Yeah, I have one on my belt. How high up are we roughly?
Echo? How high are we?
He's driving, so probably not very
Echo,
high.
Echo would fly like 100 feet off the water, I think.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
shit. Okay, so pretty low.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You don't wanna
100
get up-
feet. I mean,
Well,
I guess that's low.
We don't
low
wanna go
enough-
Too high.
Yeah,
If we go
yeah.
too high, we're gonna,
Yeah.
Yeah, low enough
feet,
that
yeah.
it's less than a round to hit the water. Yeah.
Yep.
But that's it for her turn.
All right. And we are going to grant inspiration to our turtle friend from Handshot First.
Hey.
I don't know what handshot first is. What is?
It's a Twitch thing, so
Twitch.
yeah, people can spend channel points to give us inspiration.
Yes.
Ah, neat.
So you are granted inspiration. Yep. Handshot's First is a viewer who's watching right now.
Fantastic.
So that's the end of Sweet August Rose's turn. It becomes Echo Rex's turn. Echo's still not available at the moment, so can't really see what they're doing. Would Echo
So,
be flying
are there-
forward?
Yeah. So are there any? If he flies forward or flies in any particular direction, can he use his breath weapon, get them in a cone, get as many of them into a cone as possible?
We can
Probably
get two in a
two.
cone, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Would have been 3, but Rose fed the dragon turtle.
Yep. All right.
Jesus, that's scary.
That's the intent. All right, so we're going to go ahead and see here. As Echo flies intentionally over into this direction, carrying you guys on his back, he will stay just a little bit away and use his dragon's breath so that it emanates outwards across these two pterodactyls. The fire breath comes out, roaring outwards. Should come out.
It's like a 60-foot. It's like a 60-foot cone, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. So we'll go with the first roll there. And so they both need to make dexterity saving throws. And we need to beat the DC of 21, which is going to be hard. So 1 and 2. They both fail and will each suffer 68 fire damage.
Pretty good.
Excellent.
Then I think he gets a bite and 2 claws on one of them.
I will double check on that. Yes.
Yep.
All right. So we will move you closer to them. We'll move closer to that one, and we will go ahead and bite at it. Dealing 18 piercing damage with the bite. The claws tear and rend. That's going to be a 21, not the
Aw.
critical strike, so that'll be dealing 16 damage. And then the second claw strike comes in, and we'll deal an additional 19 damage. All right,
That's it.
Then we go to Brennan Thamior.
Okay. I know it kind of doesn't matter because these things fly so far anyway. If we attack one's close to us or not, I suppose. I'll keep attacking the one I have the hunter's mark on
Very well.
because yeah, they can move so much. But this time, seeing how dire this is with this huge turtle beneath us, I'm going to use one of those arrows of slaying on it.
Oh, the pterodactyl? Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
if I hit it. Let's see if I can hit it.
Well, you use the arrow regardless.
Right.
A 26 will strike it.
Okay. So
And they're not hard to hit.
damage.
They're really big targets.
I'll roll 6 with that.
Third edition logic.
Yeah.
So that'll
And then
deal
let me-
13 plus 1. So 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. And then your arrow is slaying damage, please.
Did you use an arrow slaying?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
All right. So the arrow of slaying damage would have been the additional 60-10. So 14 plus 38. So 14 plus 38 would be 52 damage. Excellent. I'm going to
Can
move
I
this guy
kinda-
half a square up so we can see his health bar.
I was just gonna ask that, yeah. Okay. But he's only man. Yeah, these guys have a lot of hit points, it looks like. Okay. I'll attack again. I'm gonna just do the same thing.
All right, another arrow slaying.
Yeah, this is
All right.
not good.
A 32.
Okay.
Wow. All right. That'll hit. And you're going to deal 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. Plus the arrow slaying. (21 plus 39 would be 60 damage. Excellent. Your arrow slaying pierces it, and it's not doing so good.
All right.
Yep.
Brandon's amazed at just how many hit points these things have. He's like, or how much life these have. He's like, man, these are tough.
So
Yeah.
Eric, is there like an infinite number of these, or and they just keep coming, or does it look like we kill a certain number of them and we're clear, to the island?
You see that this is the flock of them. There are a couple more on the island flying above it, but this is the primary flock.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, just wanted to know what to do.
Cool. After Brennan, we then go to Amer Shastina.
Aimer will walk here, and I'm going to booming blade this guy. It's unfortunate that I do not get advantage, but Echo's there, so I can still sneak attack.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's the right button. It's this one. Booming blade, normal roll.
An 18 will strike it.
For 68.
68 damage. As you cut its head off, it falls into the water where it will be consumed.
Aimer waves down to the dragon turtle. Have a snack.
It does
I
not
really
respond.
I really hope this thing is well fed enough that it wants to leave at some point. I mean, these pterodactyls are really big. Like,
Yeah, it's probably feeding on Echo's body. That's probably the reason everything's so big.
That's okay. This is a big Casey bucket.
All
All right, anything else, Amer?
Uh,
No
good.
section? Nope. All right.
Hold on. Actually, hold on a minute. Is that how? It's my feats. I might actually. That's correct. Oh yeah, I actually do. So I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and I can use my bonus action to make another melee attack as a great weapon master.
Okay. Because you killed something.
I killed something. I rarely ever use it.
All right.
It's a 16 hit.
Unfortunately, you're so unused to doing this that your blade misses and just catches air.
Oh well, it was worth a shot. All right, that'll be my turn.
All right. Test 2 Dinidae.
Well, seeing as we are fighting beasts that are likely after food, Testadinidae decides to greatly enhance the battle in favor of the mighty dragon they're eating, or they're riding. As he reaches into his cloaks, and you hear a distinct as a gout of smoke encompasses the battlefield as he uncorks his ever-smoking bottle.
Okay. Cool. So,
Guys, I think
ever-smoking
they
bottle.
can't see, but our dragon still can.
he can,
Why?
yeah.
Does it? Is it magical darkness or is it smoke?
It's
It's smoke.
Right. So he can't see. How would he be able to
Let's
see through
see.
smoke?
Blind?
What kind of?
Oh
what
yeah,
kind of-
no.
Don't dragons have blind sense?
Yeah, he has blind sight, so
Does he
yeah.
have blind sense?
Yeah.
If he is
Yeah.
blind sense, then yes. Yeah, he can see for 60 feet. Awesome. Cool. All right.
I'll put that on as a radius, and
Cool. Awesome. So, it becomes their turn. This one does know that you were right there when you did this, as the smoke comes out. And so with disadvantage, because it won't be able to see, it will go ahead and attempt to grapple one of the people in the smoke. 1d5.
Yes. Okay. Let's. I think that's me. Wait, is that me?
It might be
That's
Brennan, actually.
Brennan.
Shit.
All right. So as it flies through, and it does have to fly through to do this, we're going to go ahead and try to grab a hold of Brennan. Brennan, I need you to roll your athletics or acrobatics check. Got to be a 25.
Oh, I thought it was at disadvantage.
Oh, sorry, 17. You're correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Athletics. Let's see.
Ooh.
You succeed, and the pterodactyl goes flying by the additional 110 feet.
It's pretty good athletics.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, how else is he gonna do all those sweet moves?
it's exactly it, dude.
But, you're not wrong.
All right. So the next one flies in, trying to grab somebody, and we're going to fly right past to there. Actually, we're still in melee reach. So would Echo have taken his opportunity attack against the pterodactyl that flew past?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. A bite, I assume?
Yeah, because I think the bite does more damage.
All right. Well, he bit
No,
very
no.
hard and will deal 22 damage to it. All right. This one here does fly by and is going to choose to target. We're going to target with this disadvantage roll. This disadvantage roll is going to be against Sweet August Rose.
All right.
So, Sweet August Rose needs you to beat a 7. You can't fail.
I'm pretty sure I cannot fail this.
All right.
Yep.
We fly to here. All right. And there, he's going to target somebody with disadvantage. That's going to be number 5, which is Aimer. Aimer, acrobatics or athletics going to be 15. I don't think you can fail.
I cannot fail that.
Okay. The very injured one has no interest in dying and will fly away.
At least we know these things aren't like ensorcelled to just kill anything in the skies. Normal predator behavior.
And this one will fly to there.
Well, they're a kind of bird. And if you've met birds, they're kind of assholes.
They are
not
definitely, definitely assholes.
As someone who has chickens in my backyard, absolutely. All right, Aimer means you make another athletics or acrobatics. Going to be a 7. You can't fail. All right. The dragon turtle down below you will submerge because you're 100
God,
feet in the air.
Is he gonna try to jump it? He's big enough.
All right. Sweet
Is he
August
gonna
Rose,
free
what would you
willy
like
this?
to do?
So just to be clear, I cannot see right now either because the smoke. All right.
Well, they are heavily obscured, so
Yeah.
you can target them, but you can't see them because English is a terrible language, and that's what the game's written in.
I would have disadvantage if I was to try to hit one of these. I believe. Yeah.
I believe as a monk you have blindsight, don't you?
No, I don't.
No, very well.
If I use that dagger, I do, but I'm not pulling that thing out with
Aw.
the disadvantage I have right now because we're all exhausted. I would rather not TPK the party.
For the record, everyone except for Testudinidae is exhausted at the moment. And can I
Yes.
get you to update your display name in Roll20?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, right, yeah. But yeah, I will attempt to hit the one right in front of us.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do it. Shift, I believe, is disadvantage. Here we go.
Sure.
That hits, I believe.
22 does hit. And which one were you striking? The northern one?
This one, the one right in front of us.
Understood.
Yeah.
Got it. You will deal 11 slashing damage to him.
I'm really blowing through my key, but I'm going to attempt a stunning strike.
Very well. The saving throw for that results in a 19.
19, he fails. Yeah.
And he will fall.
You know what? I will attempt to do the one next to us as well, since that one's also kind of in our way. Let me
Alright.
see if I hit him.
As he falls,
Actions.
the dragon turtle emerges once again with its prepared action from its turn and will consume.
Ah, man, I'm just... This turtle should be thanking me. The dragon turtle, not the tortle. Yeah. I believe that
Also
hits
hit.
as well.
Yes, sir.
And I will do one more stunning strike.
All right. And
I'm at
Stunning Strike
12.
comes in. My Constitution saving throw results in a 9. I
Nine,
will also
yeah.
fall to my death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although with that dragon turtle eating everything that falls in its mouth, it's less of a dragon turtle, more just of a big carp.
Yeah, like basically. You know what? Maybe. As for my bonus action, you know what? I will move across. Actually, I don't think I can reach him. Yeah, that'll be it for her turn.
Very well. Echo Rex.
So I'm at my computer, but
Yes,
I
sir.
can't see anything because I think you're using a token for Amarazi.
You should be able to see.
So I can. Where is the?
You are right here.
Yeah, I can't see anything on the screen.
Can't
That's
see
weird.
anything. That's weird.
Yeah.
May need to refresh. Let me double check
Yeah.
the settings here.
I just started it.
And let's try this. That work?
And give it a second. I am refreshing.
Not that
I
people
want
have heard
chicken. I
my
want liver.
so many tracks of music. I need to get more, but getting royalty-free music is difficult.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's because that's why I live in America. Everything here is royalty free. We fought a war over that.
With as many attorneys as played in my games, no.
Yeah.
All right, Eric. Let's just do this like we did last round.
Sure.
Because and then probably on my next turn, I'll be able to see the battlefield.
Cool. We're going to try to recharge your breath weapon then. So
yes.
You do get your breath weapon back. You can
Nice.
fly if you chose to get to where that is in range.
We need another
Yeah.
muffin.
So yeah, let's do that. Let's set it up so that I can get a couple of those in a breath weapon.
Okay, very well. You'll get to there, and we will use that fire breath once again. The fire breath rolls, and there's a ton of dice here, so it takes a moment. But you rolled, wow, holy
Damn.
shnikes.
Oh,
Okay, so I
It
need to
can
make
get to
dexterity
be pretty high.
Yeah, I need to roll a pretty high dexterity saving throw here because you dealt 82 damage if they fail. So, the first one and the second one. The first one succeeds and will suffer 41 points of damage. The second one fails and will suffer the full 82 points of fire damage. All right,
Very good.
cool.
And then,
go to slash and bite.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bite and slash. Probably the one that looks hurt the most.
All right. We can fly over to him. You still have movement for that. So we'll fly down to there. And we will bite. And then we will claw. They don't have any reaction, so we're just going to speed through these a bit. So the bite will hit for 13 damage. The claw will slash for 16, and then we will additionally slash for another 18 damage. Excellent. As the
There we
dragon
are.
tears
Okay.
these apart. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I can see the battlefield now. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, wow. I do look small compared to these things, don't I?
yeah, that's bad.
They're huge.
Holy crap. Okay. I thought being a dragon was cool, but
It is cool. That's why you guys are flying and not being consumed by a dragon turtle.
yeah, I see that. All right. So, no, he's done.
All right. Brennan Thamior.
You need to be a dire dragon. That's the thing.
Yeah, we had to upgrade you. We have the technology.
Dire ancient dragon. Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Brandon curses this pterodactyl who's flying away with his hunter's mark, calling him a coward.
As he should.
Yeah. But Brandon's gonna attack this guy here.
Okay, this one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see if we can get him regular ammunition.
This will
yeah.
be with disadvantage because technically you can't see it.
Okay.
A 29 will hit, a 24 will hit. So with disadvantage, you do strike it. All right, so 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 plus 7 is 18, 18 plus 1, because you do have an ally there, is 19, 19 damage. Excellent.
He might still make it. Okay, let's see if we can get him. If not, he's gonna only have a few.
Taking a second shot.
Yes, yeah. Sorry for.
Okay.
All right,
A
so I'm
19,
gonna get
because
him.
of disadvantage, does hit.
Yeah, rules.
And that's going to be 10 plus 1. It's going to be 11 damage.
All right, that's what Brandon can do.
Aimer Shastina.
Hey, look, I'm right next to a burb.
Yep.
And I have blind sight,
Okay.
so I don't have disadvantage or anything like that.
Very well.
So I'm going to booming blade the burb.
Rogue, that's right. Yeah.
What are you saying? What about rogue?
Oh yeah, just rogue. I was like, how do you get blind? Oh yeah, rogue. That's right.
No, no. They have blind sense. It's different,
Oh right.
and I don't have that. I have from level 1 fighter. My fighting style is blind.
Oh nice. Okay.
Yeah, you get a whole party with that, it changes the dynamic. Just like a walking smokescreen.
A 17 does hit.
64.
You kill the second one, and the pieces fall into the dragon turtle's mouth.
And then since I'm flying, I'm just gonna man up here, and I'll fly over to here,
Okay.
and I'll use my bonus action to attack that one.
All right. Unfortunately,
roll my
you
traps
miss once
again.
again. You're not
I'll
used
get
to
better
that
at this.
grid weapon master thing.
Eventually,
All right.
one day. And
Yeah.
that was, hold on, how many feet was that here? Let's see. That was the right circle. Fine.
Edge plus 3.
Does this have? This have reach? I'm pretty sure. We're gonna find out. Plus, it's dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and my movement speed is with Blade Song 40 feet, so that's 20. I'm gonna move back to where I was.
Cool. It cannot
And I'll
opportunity
provoke.
attack because it cannot see you.
That works.
I love ever smoking bottles.
I
They're
can't remember
they're
if it's mine.
great.
I've had forever.
I've been meaning to use. Yeah, I've been meaning to get one, but I keep forgetting.
All right.
That will be
Plus 2 Dinniday.
Well, you know, the most powerful ability in D&D is the ability to take notes and reference them. So
Well,
Tessa
very bad
Dinniday, hearing all of these squawking about him and having some traumatic memories in his past of winding up in something's mouth, is going to invoke a sanctuary spell upon himself, and then he is going to ready in action to cast guidance on the next ally who has to make a grapple roll.
All right.
Okay.
Very helpful. Yeah.
I can do that too. I can cast guidance as well.
I
And
believe you have to be able to see the target for guidance, don't you?
let me check.
While you check that, we're going to go ahead and...
It's touch. It's touch and one willing creature.
Okay, cool. Then disregard. It
Just
becomes
flail
their turn.
around.
This guy here can only target 2 targets. So, 1d2. We're going to target... What are we going to do? We're going to target Sweet August Rose. That's not good. All right.
That's what your definition of not good is.
Sweet August Rose, I try to grab a hold of you. And need you to beat a 17, please, with your acrobatics or athletics.
Don't they have disadvantage?
You're correct, a 10.
That's what-
You're
Took a
fine.
while for the it took a while for the roll to go through. That was weird.
Yeah, you got a 28.
Okay. This one wheels around and will fly this way. Actually, this one should be flying away as well. So, does anyone Sweetheart Rose, you can take an opportunity attack. Anyone can take an opportunity attack on this one after it tries to make its grapple check.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah, he's technically here at the moment, so this
I-
one. 19 will hit.
Oh, it's disadvantage. That's right. Boo.
About 28. 28 hit.
A 28 does hit. Yep.
He'll do 51 damage.
All right.
It just makes a swipe with a claw.
Just punch him out of the air.
Right. Need to move the token
Ooh.
just a moment so I can do the math here.
He's gonna miss.
Yep.
Disadvantage.
Yes, sir. The bite also misses from the dragon. Echo, can I get you to go into the in D&D Beyond there? Click on the red die with the white letter and change it from whisper rolls to never whisper.
Oh yeah, okay.
Thank you.
And that was he rolled a 20 to hit. The 15 was the damage.
Oh, okay, got it. I will apply the 15 points of damage. All right. The second one down here is going to target one of the 5 people in the pile. And that's going to be our friend Brennan. Brennan needs you to beat a 13 because of disadvantage. With
13.
acrobatics or athletics. You're fine. And this one then continues its flight and can make it to there. Alright. This one that is marked draws more ire from our friend Brennan as it will fly off. And we'll go ahead and just have it dash so it runs away.
Just see his arm in the air, just waving it. Coward!
When the
dragon
monster
turtle-
hunter. Yeah. Oh, sorry, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, go
No, I was
ahead.
just gonna say when the monster hunter doesn't get to shoot his monsters.
Take the hunter's mark with him, damn it.
The dragon turtle beneath you opens its jaws and breathes a 90-foot cone of steam upwards, and none of you are affected. At which point it will submerge.
Hey, asshole, we were feeding you. Ungrateful turtles.
For the record,
Yeah, well,
you
if
will
you've ever
hear
met fish, fish are also kind of assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to steam us, man.
Yeah.
Are you guys getting a little steamed at this? Sweet August Rose, what would you like to do?
She's definitely not going to chase them. So she's going to look at Echo, then look down at the giant dragon turtle, then look at Tetsudinide, and then look back down at the dragon turtle. Just maybe Tetsudinide, you wouldn't happen to be able to turn into a giant dragon turtle, would you?
Not yet.
Okay, just checking.
Fair
I
answer.
mean,
Fair answer.
I could probably, if we all gathered our books, we could probably, drop a library on it.
So there's a chance, what you're saying.
What she's saying, there's a chance.
You're saying there's
Well,
a chance.
From what I said, most adventurers have an extensive Steam library.
Oh my god.
I feed on your psychic damage.
You already have the inspiration, so you're not getting it again.
Oh man. But yeah, she's not gonna do anything this turn. They're out of range, and she's not gonna use a potion to fly after them.
All right, Echo Rex.
Yeah, so Echo's going to, I guess we're going north, right? Our
South.
movement's north generally? South?
Southwards. Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, Echo's going to move to here.
Very well. We'll grab everybody and move everybody to there.
We will re-roll the breath weapon on a 5 or a 6.
Yes, sir. You did
Okay.
not recover your breath weapon.
Nope. So he's going to use the weakening breath weapon. Now, he's got two
Okay.
breath weapons to choose
Yes,
from. That's a 60-foot cone, 21 strength save.
All right. 21 strength.
And I can display. I'll display that.
Sure, got it. That's going to go in there, and he rolled a 7, so he is going to be weakened. So he will have disadvantage on his strength-based attack rolls, which is what he's trying to do.
Yep. And then, yeah, I guess he'd close into here and do his biting and 2 attacks.
Very well.
We'll do the bite. Ooh, 16 probably misses.
A 16 does miss, indeed.
Although it can't see you, so wouldn't you have advantage?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yep, so let's re-roll the bite.
I will do the claws first,
Okay, both claws
and
will
then
strike.
here's. And,
Yep, you struck all 3 times.
No,
all
no,
right, so
no,
here's
no,
the bite.
no.
All right. Here's a claw,
Okay, 25 plus 13.
and here's a claw.
Got it. Excellent. So you dealt 38 plus 12, so a total of 50 damage with your physical attacks.
Yep.
As the dragon that you guys are riding rends into this pterodactyl. Anything else, Echo?
What's his reach? What's his reach been like?
He has not necessarily shown that.
Okay,
They've been doing
so
flyby attacks.
all right. His movement, Echo's movement is where's his movement? Let's see.
And technically,
initiative
you
speed. Here
need
we
to
go.
be 5 feet closer for those claws.
What? Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and move. He's got about another 100 feet of movement, so I'm gonna go ahead and move.
The adult gold dragon only flies 80 feet, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm doubling it up, aren't I? So he's only got about 40 feet of movement. So that about here.
Okay.
Yep. And he's done.
Very well. Brendan?
Okay, yeah, let's just see what this guy does. I have a feeling he's gonna fly away. So I'm gonna attack the one that we were just engaged with.
Okay.
Yeah.
At 33, will hit. Let's see if you got it with disadvantage, though.
I was gonna ask that. Well, that's too bad.
That will hit.
I've been a crit, but it's disadvantage.
Yep.
Wow, wow, wow.
Awesome. So you're going to deal 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15.
Okay.
I put way too many hit points on that. One moment.
Oh, come on, Eric.
Okay. I'm gonna see if we can get him.
Yeah, I accidentally hit the 2 on the end of the numpad there, and so I subtracted 152 health instead of 15. All right, so the 22 will strike it with the disadvantage. And that's going to be an additional 14 damage. Excellent.
Okay. And that's it.
Cool. And we're getting that mic problem again from you, Brennan. Just heads up.
Okay.
All right, Aimer.
I will steady aim, and I will throw a psychic blade.
All right.
Because why not? I don't do this all that often, you know.
Sure.
Gotta mix it up sometimes.
How far is your blind sense or blind sight?
Oh, my license is only 10 feet, so it'll be disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm okay with that though.
Sure.
I guess no, I steady aim, so I guess it'd be just straight roll.
Yep.
You ready for this?
A
You ready for
27 will
this? Ooh, 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 8 damage. Yeah.
hit. Excellent. Big hits.
Look how bad that sneak attack. That was 7 die 6. I got 12. 1 1 1 2 2 1 4. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, if only that mattered.
Yeah, that's good. You're getting it out now. That's you just Gotta.
hurts inside a little bit, you know.
All right. Anything else, Amer?
No.
Okay. We go to Testu Diniday.
You got it right. Congratulations. So Testu Diniday, still hearing something out in the smoke, is going to again ready in action to cast guidance on whoever has to make a grapple check. And done.
Very well. It then becomes my turn, and we are going to fly back towards you guys. 120 feet to there. And this one is going to do a flyby, and as it comes to here, it's going to choose which target we're going to be attacking. 25. Target number 3 from top to left to right, Sweet August Rose yet again.
Hey.
So,
Question, Eric.
yes, sir.
Does this count? This counts as an attack, does it not?
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to use Sentinel to whack it, since it made an attack. It's within creature within 5 feet of me that was not me.
Okay.
You know, just whack it a little bit. You know.
Yep.
Didn't get my sneak attack last time.
Okay. As the great sword slices downwards, you will deal 44 damage to it. Nice. And with disadvantage, it tries to grab a hold of Sweet August Rose, who I assume gets guidance.
Yeah, that's. Well, I rolled a 35,
Indeed.
but yeah.
No.
Okay.
But you got a
rolled
37.
35, 37. Okay. Like I said, crap targeting that one person. The thing is,
Yeah.
the creatures don't know who they're trying to attack here.
Yeah, they're
and
not
they
intelligent.
don't understand that,
Yeah.
right? And so, mechanically, there are characters on the back of this dragon who would be far easier to grab a hold of. But that's not what the dice are saying. So, I will then continue my movement, provoking opportunity attacks from anyone who would like to take them.
Oh yeah. I'll go for it. Oh, I think this misses.
I also forgot
Gonna
that
keep
last
up the
one should have been able to fly away. I just
Oh.
died because of Sentinel, but oh well, it doesn't matter.
Oh well.
Yeah.
All right. So all of these are going to hit, even with the disadvantage. Did Testu Diniday want to make his roll?
No, he's gonna keep his sanctuary up.
Oh, the temptation, though. I have to try. So, 15 plus 7 for Brennan will be 17 damage. The bite damage was 18 damage. Sweet August Rose's Star Shatterer, he has 2 health. All right. I might make it away with that one.
Aimer. No, we have a Brennan. Brennan can. Pretty sure he can kill it with his eyes closed.
Did Amer hit with? Oh, I shouldn't have been able to move.
Oh yeah, he's
zero.
Sentinel. That's right. Zero movement.
No. It got to move still because think about it is Sentinel. It only works with Sentinel if it's an opportunity attack.
Understood.
I chose the second part where if it makes an attack against someone other than me.
Right.
Yeah.
Which would
Yeah,
have
I can't.
he would not have gotten earlier. He would not have gotten his sneak attack on
Yeah.
him. So
Yeah,
good.
and the thing about it is with that as well, like Amer doesn't know if they're going to necessarily do flyby attacks, so he has to make his best decision. You know.
Understood.
So,
that's
Yeah.
legitimate and in character. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. I actually didn't notice that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty. So that is going to be the extent of their turn. We go to Sweet August Rose.
She has what I like to call zero range potential. So she is just going to ready an attack action for the one that gets closest to her, and that's it for her
Sure.
turn.
So ZRP as we go to Echo Rex. Echo? Is Echo muted?
Probably.
Probably muted or having problems. Oh, he moved. Awesome. So we will move the player characters with him.
It's like Looney Tunes. We just blink and fall into the ocean. Yeah.
That'd be bad right now. Just saying.
Oh no, D&D's become a laggy MMO.
Echo, we cannot hear you still. I don't know what's going on. Done. Okay. Did you want to dash? Because you could dash.
Probably be
We'll
smart.
dash. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll dash an additional 80 feet. Cool. All right. So you're flying at a speed of 160 per round now, and they will not be able to keep up unless they dash. But as you guys approach the coastline, they will stop and wheel away. They don't want to get close to the coastline.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is there anything you guys would like to do before getting to the coastline itself?
I'll just check with everyone to. I'll say out loud. Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
Indeed, and it's because we're not trying to do a Blue Angels flyover, Testidinidae will cork his ever-smoking bottle.
Oh, cool.
Can we do that though? I mean, I can fly and have acrobatics. I want to do that. Can we do loop-de-loops? Hey, Echo, can you do loop-de-loops?
Well, you can write in the sky.
Yeah, we'll do that in Nausha once it's a little safer. That actually sounds pretty fun.
So the Blue Angels will be the Blue Cloak loop-de-loops?
The flying blue
Yeah.
cloaks. Oh my god.
Flying Blue Cloaks.
Heck,
We'll make that in the
customize
back.
the ever-smoking bottle to blue smoke.
Yeah, maybe like make it a little narrower. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a future Nausha holiday type festivity after we kill Vagrodan.
Yeah. After we kill Vagradan. Yeah. Yeah. Write that one down.
I
All
need an
right.
insight check from everybody.
Let's go for it.
Insight.
Awesome. Wow, guys. Doing
Wow.
Great.
I don't think Brennan actually had a 39 there.
Yep.
No.
Plus 14 plus 6. Unless it's something weird ranger related, which is possible. I don't know. That's quite the insight though.
Yeah.
Jesus, these
So,
rolls.
With your insight checks, you guys look up ahead and you realize while you might have slipped past as a 15-foot creature, the fact that you guys left a massive trail of smoke behind you, your presence has been announced to the island.
Yeah. Well, we don't do subtle, anyways.
Well,
No,
I mean,
no.
if that's really the case, I mean, shouldn't they just run in fear?
No.
Amer pulls
were
out
the
his
shot.
wand under this realization and points it to the sky and writes, "Just remember, I'm better than you."
That's what this guy says is just remember I'm better than you.
Yep, right over Daldrin's castle. Yep.
It now looks like Duldrin has stated just remember I'm better than you.
No,
Okay.
no, we did. No.
I mean, it looks like that, but we know. We know. There's no witnesses here.
If you want to make it quite clear that it was an adventuring group and not a competent villain that wrote it, put it in Comic Sans.
Okay, yeah. And then Amer puts on the bottom because he has 10 words. Love Amer.
There we go.
Should put Amer, Warlord, whoever your title is, that works.
Amer, Warlord of Okjavak.
Yeah.
I know I am. What are you?
Just shut up with an exclamation point.
So if you could do a certain number of words, what can you do for ASCII art with the spell?
Oh, man.
Oh God, we'll have to come up with that one later.
The person that you just challenged to that is exactly the right person to challenge to that.
I have to keep it mostly PG though, which is going to be the challenge.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
it's
we
just
would have
gonna
had
be
a much
Picard
different.
facepalm.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be a much different, very Twitch image up there.
Thank
Some
you.
sort of
Insinuate.
Hydra creature, you know.
Yeah. Insinuate.
I-
You try and feed some Zalgo text into it, the entire system of magic breaks.
Oh man. All right. So as you guys are approaching the shoreline, up ahead you see a woman on the shoreline gesturing to get down low. Do you wish to go down low, or do you wish to stay at 100 feet, Echo?
No, I guess we'll go a little bit lower.
We get inside her, or maybe like perception her. See what are we looking at here? Like,
Sure.
I mean, you're in the form of a dragon. You're always in the mood to get down for the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's Aimer.
Yeah, don't ask Gamer about that, but yeah, he figured that out firsthand. Yeah, that's a story for another day. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's the story for Tetsudinedae.
Yeah.
But as you look at her, she's about 5'9", looks to be fairly simply dressed in a long black robe. She's got long pointed ears and long hair that is currently blowing downwards.
Is it from the downdraft of Echo's wings, or?
Nope, you guys are still a little distance away. In fact, we can show you.
Oh, there's a wind wall around the island.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
I
makes
think-
sense.
That does make a little bit of sense, actually. I don't remember coming across.
Yeah, that's why pterodactyls turned around a bit.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I don't think I slept with her. We should be fine.
Yet.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get down low as we go in, and I guess we'll land and see who she is.
Cool. Are you skimming the water as you come in?
No.
Rooster tail?
Not all the way. Yeah, not that low. Maybe
Okay.
30 feet.
Okay.
I think this water is shallow enough that the dragon turtle cannot hide in it.
Yeah, maybe.
You do see
Yeah.
creatures in the water.
Yeah,
will
who
go ahead
knows?
and show them to you because those do matter. So we'll show those to you here. Because you guys have enough of a passive perception to see them.
Ew. Oh, are those the poop monsters?
Similar.
What are they called? Yeah, the
Otyughs.
Ogvargs or whatever. Otyughs, yeah.
Oh, we got some stink be gone. That works every time.
Yeah,
Kevin Smith taught me anything. That's how it works.
let's leave those guys alone.
As you are not skimming the water, they cannot reach you. You can see them down there, though, as you pass overhead. Where would you like to
Nice.
come in?
Yeah, right where she is, I guess.
All right. We're going to go ahead
Yeah.
and get those guys to submerge while you guys are talking to her, because we don't want the perception that you guys are going to be in combat with them, because you did manage to fly over them. Now, as you get closer, I do need an athletics check to fight the wind wall before you actually hit the core of it, which is at the edge of the stone here. She's going to back up a step.
Okay.
Just in case we go for a hard landing.
Athletics. That'd be strength, I guess, right?
Yes, please.
Can I provide guidance to that as we approach the wind
Of
wall?
course. Yeah.
Tetsudinedae just reaches a gentle hand down to the back of your scales and says, "Fly strong, mighty one."
Okay.
That's a lot nicer than anything I would have said to him.
Yeah, everyone's just staring at him like, okay.
This guy's too
Never
nice.
be rude to someone who can drop you into the ocean.
I'm flying. He can't drop me in the ocean. I've killed dragons bigger than him.
Yeah, he's Raccoon Mario.
All right.
Eric, why
where
don't you
we-
roll it? I'm having trouble rolling it.
You haven't rolled?
Not Brennan.
Okay. Cool. So, the strength saving or athletics check comes in as a 18. So you're fine. Cool. You come to right here, at which point, if you guys want to stay on his back, I need each of you to make a athletics check of a DC 20.
Aimer's
no.
barrel rolling as he flies just right up. He's like hovering off the ground, but he's like barrel rolling like a little torpedo around,
As
Yeah.
you get within the wind wall, you are forced down.
Yeah.
Like 2 inches off the ground is like onto the ground. Like, am I like rubbing myself on the ground? Oh, this is weird.
You are forced to the ground. Flying is not possible here.
Well, he stands up. He brushes his cloak off. How rude.
She looks at you and nods. She gestures, claws building behind her.
Oh, does she?
Can I roll something to figure out what she is if she has claws?
She's miming claws. She's doing
okay, that she had claws. I'm like, this
almost
sort of weird hag.
almost like jazz fingers. She's like imitating claws.
Okay.
But yeah,
Like legal claws?
no.
Santa Claus?
Oh.
Jim,
Did you ever
Rowley
read?
appeared.
Did you ever pause that and read that whole thing? That was well written.
I suppose we better invoke our escape clause and follow her.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Amarazi would thank her for her warning and ask her
Who she is.
her name.
She gestures to her throat, and she touches it and shakes her head no.
So, with true sight, I mean, is she in her true form? Is there anything about her that's off?
Let me double check here.
If she's a shapeshifter, I'll see her shapeshifting, her original form.
You would see, you would see that. And how far is your true sight?
I
think
true
it's 60
sight
feet.
is
Or 30.
Oh no, wait a minute. I don't have true sight in the dragon form. That's weird. Echo's
Dragon
got
form
it, but
doesn't
Amarazi doesn't.
Nope.
It's a
Oh, that's weird.
So unfortunately, she looks like she does.
Oh. Okay.
Apparently the
wow.
relics don't carry over.
Yeah, Echo's got like 120 feet of true sight. I just assumed the dragon did too.
I mean, the dragon's not going to have the same kind of artifacts, stuff like that. You know, the same.
But yeah.
That, you know.
Yep. Okay. I guess her voice is messed up. I guess
Let's
she wants
talk.
us to follow her. Is that what she's saying?
She gestures for you all to follow, and she's going to move away.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna follow.
Yep.
And she's a tiefling. Do we know what she is?
She looks elvish.
Well,
As she
well,
gets
you know.
there, she looks to the sides, and for just a moment, she pauses, and she turns, and as she does so, her mouth extends sideways, the lips curling into a very wide grin. At which point, she grows to an unusual size, revealing herself to be a slod.
Ew.
And I need you guys to please roll for initiative.
You were
As
bamboozled.
You were bamboozled by this entity.
Well, we had to
We
go
got-
low.
We got honeypotted. Damn it.
And the slods that were hiding with their exceedingly high stealth checks pop out.
What do we know about slides?
You can turn you into other slots. That's the one thing I know about them. I would know, considering I've been waiting to do that to someone.
We got to try not to croak, is what we got to do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
goodness.
Okay.
All right.
No. Fine.
And for a reminder, that aid spell lasts for 8 hours, so it's still up.
Yeah. We're gonna need it. Frickin' slot, man.
I'm not too afraid of slots right now, thankfully.
All right.
Yeah, we should be fine.
You're immune to disease, right?
I am.
Yeah. You're probably fine.
They look like ghoulies.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, they're basically, imagine if you cross a frog and the rock. With claws.
Slod the Frog Johnson.
Something like that.
All right.
Also, Eric, if you're playing combat music, we can't hear it right now. Just
I
letting you
cannot
know.
hear it.
Yeah.
Strange. All right.
I didn't have the soundboard turned up, but it's not making. Actually, I do have it on. No noise.
Strange. I will correct it. All right. So, going down the order here, Echo Rex, you would be going first as this deception is revealed.
Okay, so Echo is going to use his frightening presence. It's
Ooh.
120 feet radius, and it's only the creatures that I choose. It's a 21 wisdom save or become frightened for 1 minute.
Okay. So,
That's amazing.
There we go.
So wisdom.
They can make a
saving
save at the
throws.
end of each of their turns.
All right. So I'm going to make 6 saving throws, and the saving throws here are going to be for those guys. And I have 2 of these. Nope, 1 of those. So 1 of those and 1 of those. So both of them will be frightened. So we'll go ahead and mark down that those 2 are frightened. And then my little guys, 1, 2, 3, they cannot succeed. We'll just go ahead and just mark them because they can't possibly succeed. All right.
All right, and then he'll do the bite and 2 claws.
All right.
Oh, that's crit. It's a little
There we
crit.
go.
Still a crit.
Okay. So
Feels good.
And
that will hit
Yeah, I
on
think-
all those.
I think he's done. I mean, there's nowhere for him to hide. He's too big. So
All right. So
his
that's going to
strategy is a
deal
little different than Echo.
41 plus. I'm sorry, 41 plus. Let me maximize that. So 41 plus 12. Sorry, 41 plus 20 is 61. 61 plus 3. All right, 64 damage.
Yep.
Got it.
He's done.
Okay. Awesome. Then we go to their turn. This one that is currently frightened over here is going to cast a fireball. And we'll cast the fireball. We'll go ahead and do the fireball so that it's first, and we will do it so we can get the maximum people here. So 20 foot, 20 feet. So I'll get everybody with this fireball. So
Oh yeah. That's,
need you guys to make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw against this fireball.
I gotta roll double ones here, guys.
Yep.
That's a lot of
Nice.
green.
All right. Brennan
Poor Brennan.
fails.
+8 too. That's not bad.
Yeah. All right. So the fireball explodes. The wave of heat washes over you. Those of you who saved will suffer 15 or 0. And Brennan suffers a full 30 fire damage from this one. And we will roll that saving throw at the end, but I can't possibly succeed, so we'll ignore that.
my headphones.
All right. So then it becomes these guys' turn, and they look terrified of the situation. And
I was on mute.
all good. This one here is going to use a throat dart, and with disadvantage is going to do a throat dart at someone within 30 feet of it. Let's see here, 30 feet of it. 30 feet. 1, 2, 3. What? Yep, I can get Echo as well. So one of the 4 of you. 1d4. Throat dart will be targeting Brennan, unfortunately. Brennan! The throat dart flies past you and misses you with the 16, I believe, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. And I need to move the camera because the camera It's not showing properly. All right. There we go. Cool. That's going to be their turn because I don't have anyone within 30 feet of any of the others. Cool. Sweet August Rose.
All right, she is going to move right here, and flanking, she is going to attack. I am not going to flurry of blows because I'm going to save my key. Shift 1, 2. There we go.
Oh, bye, Slod. Bye, Slod.
Okay, go Rose.
Well,
Yeah.
and,
No.
well, I can't. I have no more slashing attacks, but and then I'm going to do one arm strike. And that's 14 damage because I don't have the +2
Yes, sir.
thing on my sheet. So because of Star Shatterer's special ability, he is now vulnerable to slashing damage.
And
From
piercing.
your attacks, correct?
No, from everything, I believe.
Everybody.
Cool.
Till the end of my next turn, he gains vulnerability to slashing and piercing. So
Awesome. This is going to suck.
Yeah, that's what the dragon likes to hear.
That's what the aimer likes to hear.
that's what everyone in this party likes to hear. And that's it for her turn.
And Echo, you should be that big. So, it's going to go ahead and get its turn now. And we're going to be a little icky here. And we're going to...
Ooh.
Hmm? What? Oh, okay.
I said ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Gross.
Yeah. So...
Hey, let's just be Dungeons and Dragons players, not degenerates.
This specific individual gets to do his spell cast as a bonus action. So we're going to do his bonus action, which is a quicken spell. Does anyone want to do anything about this spell?
If I had reach, sure, but I do not.
I don't have any sort of mage slaying or counter spell ability.
Echo's not here, so he can't do anything about it.
All right. Then it will open its mouth and release a cloud kill around itself.
That's okay.
So, cloud kill is a 20-foot radius. So, we'll go ahead and do a 20-foot radius, which would be this big. And that on the back.
Oh, that,
So, I need
That
anyone
sucks.
within that to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. And the DC for this is a 15.
It'd be fine. Whew, okay. Man,
Oh,
I
Resilient
love.
for con is a good feat
I,
for a player.
Yeah, I'm using my inspiration. I don't know.
Goodness, Brandon.
poor
When did
Brandon.
you make the saves?
I,
Oh, there we go.
There we
Nice.
go.
what's the, I forget what this spell does in 5th edition.
All right.
I think it just does a buttload of
What does
damage.
Does it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you guys will each suffer half of 19, so a total of 9 damage.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, it lasts, so
Yep. It lasts, and then its action is to perform its multi-attack, which is going to be 1 bite, and then, because it didn't get to use its other thing, it's going to use claws. So, we're going to bite one of the 3 people in range, or attempt to. Roll 1d3.
is it like the ever smoking bottle? Is this area
It is
obscured?
Nope.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Nope. Oh, it is heavily obscured. I'm sorry. It is.
Okay.
Yeah, technically also we're supposed to take the damage at the start of our turn.
Yep. Okay.
Ah,
Well, that'll
But-
work for next turn.
I'm going to go ahead and target Echo Rex. And I do have blind sight for 60 feet. So I will attempt to bite a dragon.
Nom, 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 nom.
nom 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 nom.
Nom, 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 nom. A 17 to bite you, Echo Rex.
yeah, that'll miss.
Okay.
I imagine it probably hits and just doesn't get through his hide.
Right. Awesome. As I gum you, I will then claw at your scales, trying to open up a wound. Does an 18 get through to you?
No, sorry. His AC is a 19.
All right, and the second claw will also be an 18. So I will miss you on all 3 attacks as you are unharmed. Aimer, what would you like to do?
Amer's gonna doop 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 doop.
I know what he's gonna do.
Boop doop doop doo. And he's kind of coughing a little bit. He definitely does not like this, and so he's going to.
Wait, is it poison damage?
It is poison damage, yes.
Oh, I don't take any damage then because I'm immune to poison. I forgot.
Same here. Yeah.
Cool. Get your 9 hit points
completely
back,
forgot.
guys.
I completely forgot.
For the record, when I set up the lore for this island, I don't change the lore because of what you guys decide for your classes and everything. So,
Aimer gives a little sad smile to the slot and goes, "You were better off just being that ugly elf woman and being able to live through the day."
I'm gonna laugh if you whiff.
yeah, 28. You will hit for 47 damage, doubled.
No, the 3 is so it's 44 doubled, so it's 88 plus 3 because my booming blade. I rolled 3 1s on a booming blade, by the way. 3 die 8.
Excellent.
3 1s.
Awesome. That's so much fun.
Oof. That hurts. I think I only get that back on a long rest. I don't think I want to use it yet.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, this is just the warm up. Save your resources.
Yeah, my problem is I have too many of everything going on here. No, it is short rest. Save it though. Okay, that'll be my turn.
All right. Test you Dinade.
Tissidende looks back and forth in this heavily obscured area and not quite sure what to do, but deciding that he's going to empower the heavy hitter. He is going to scamper south a bit. And he reaches out and touches a hand to the mighty great sword wielding fellow and casts haste upon him.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, I think you made him happy.
Unfortunately, haste is a target you can see.
Oh, it's sorry, you can see. Oh, I thought it was a touch spell. Oh, I'm thinking 3rd edition. My bad. Let me fix that then. He will he will hold up his holy symbol and say, "Enwa, protect us," as radiating air energy flows out. Another obscuring mist. This one of radiant energy that is the Twilight Sanctuary.
I love Twilight Sanctuary.
Cool.
That sounds
so
cool.
At the end of your turn, you gain 19 temporary hit points if you are within 30 feet of Tissidende.
Love that.
Cool.
Or you can end the charmed or frightened effect.
Yep. Echo Rex, you've been granted inspiration by Captain Gus Gus.
Oh, thank you, Gus Gus.
The Flod tried to eat you. Now you know what to do, Echo.
And Testu Dinade already has inspiration, so I will go ahead and refund that back to you.
Appreciate it.
All right. So, anything else, our friend Cleric?
Nope, done.
Awesome. Then we go to Brennan Themior.
Yeah, Brennan's going to take a few steps back outside of this. 10, 15, 20, 25. I go to here. And he has to I can recast, right? If I drop concentration.
Indeed.
Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to put on this guy, the fireball guy.
Okay.
You.
And no one's around him, but let's see. 20 hits.
Ooh, a 20 does not hit that guy.
Ooh.
Oof.
It's
Okay.
off of his thick hide.
Huh. Okay, well, I'm here now. I'm gonna try him again. That might change things. Yeah, no.
And we
22?
22 will
AC?
hit. Yes.
Okay.
22 is his AC.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really awesome. So 15 plus 8 will be 23. 23 plus 3 is 26 damage. Excellent. Good shot.
Nice.
Well, that's poison damage, so he'll get those 3 back because he's also immune to poison.
Which guy
Okay.
was that? Was it,
They're
was
slod.
it this guy?
Yes, this guy. All of them are immune to poison. That's why the guy in the cloud kill does it on himself. Or the girl, I should say. All right. Anything else, Brendan?
No, Brennan's gonna hang back and kind of see what happens.
Very well. Echorex.
Yeah, so yeah, Echo's going to well, let me recharge my, let's see if I can recharge the breath weapon. Oh, sorry, I thought it would roll the dice.
All good. Yep. Just need you to roll the d6. All good. You did not get it back.
No, so he's going to attack this one that's in front of him, get rid of the one that's got the cloud going.
Okay. With advantage.
Okay.
Oh, you should roll concentration on the 87 damage he took.
Yeah.
With
Cloud Kill should
disadvantage.
go away. Yeah. Cloud Kill should go away.
Oh, okay. So it was
Yeah.
concentration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only reason I looked it up. I was like, is this concentration?
Which would have meant that the haste could have happened if you wanted to do that instead. Test you did it A. I'm sorry.
Nah, aura is aura.
Yeah,
I made a mistake.
A free +2 8. How often can you do that Twilight thingy?
3 times per short rest.
Oh my god, that's really good. Man, we get a paladin.
Yeah, let me put that.
Yep. So you dealt a total of 50 damage with your bite and claws.
Okay. And I think I'm
Well,
about
it's still vulnerable, by the way.
Did you bite it? You're correct. So you did slash it, and so it's vulnerable to the slashing. So it's going to die.
And piercing,
to the slashing.
and piercing. Actually, it's actually vulnerable to all of it.
So it dies. However, you bit a slod.
Yep.
So I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
You almost drank the potion that turned you into a slot, Echo.
All right, with the 20, you resist, and you are not infected by a slod tadpole.
Oh. Okay. So I think Amarazi didn't like the taste of that.
Yep.
So can he use his tail attack instead of his bite attack going forward if he wants to?
You won't be able to claw and tail the same target. It's the same rules about T-Rexes. They can't do front and back attacks at the same target.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
All right. I think he's going to move straight to here. He's not going to back up. He's going to go forward
Okay.
to here. And I'm done.
And you get your temp HP.
Yeah. How many was that?
19.
Excellent. Thank you.
Now, the important tadpole question we have to ask is if a mind player tadpole and a slod tadpole enter a host at the same time, which one wins?
I think the slod. Well, I think the slod because the slod is faster, right? The mind player takes a week, and the slod takes like 2 days or something.
Technically,
think.
it would become a slod. It would be a slod host for a mind flayer ceramophosis. And so it would get all the benefits of both, which would be awesome. Thanks for the idea.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. New PPG.
So basically, the fantasy version of Human Centipede.
We're not going there.
That. Yeah, that's not good.
And and this guy over here. Let's not be degenerates, guys.
Echorex, you did move up to this thing, and it did have a prepared action because it was not able to attack on its turn. So its claw against you with disadvantage because it is frightened would be a 27 to hit you for 15 slashing damage.
Yep, that will hit. Okay. How many did you say?
15.
15? All right.
Yes, sir. And that would
Yeah,
be off
and
of
his turn's
the
done.
dragon's hit points, yeah. All right. Then it becomes this guy's turn over here. And my friendly slud here is frightened of Echorex, so I cannot move closer. And that's not fun. I can.
They do get a
strafe, though.
saving throw. They do get a saving throw on their turn, and when they save,
He's
they're
got a
immune for
negative
24
one
hours.
to his wisdom. He can't
Oh,
make
okay.
it.
Trying to be fair. I mean, just trying to be fair.
That's legitimate. However, I can strafe. And I'm going to strafe down this way as I move the 30 feet. And from here, we will go ahead and use yet another fireball. I get my second one for the day. So, as I burst outwards, we will burst. His script is he targets the highest concentration, not the guy I think I can actually hit. But it'll be U4, as Brennan is not inside of it. So, need you guys to roll dexterity saving throw with DC 14.
Ooh.
Ooh, this is-
Oh, almost.
All right.
You almost did. Hold on. Well, I rolled double ones.
And the gold dragon's immune to the fire, so. All right. So, test your dinner day. Because you don't have evasion, you will suffer 14 damage.
Fantastic, and it just simply chars away some of Anwa's ward around him.
Yep. And your aura is not concentration, correct, if I remember properly?
Correct.
Channel Divinity.
Awesome. Cool. And that's going to be his action, so that's all he can do, or his bonus action, but he can't reach anybody, and no one's within... Oh, is Sweet Ox Rose within 30 feet?
Am I? Probably. I don't know.
Can I reach Sweet Ox Rose? I can
Yeah.
reach Sweet Ox Rose. The throat dart. Whack. With disadvantage.
Ooh. Oh, with disadvantage, he misses.
Because I'm frightened.
Oh. Well, I mean, I would have caught it anyways, but still.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. If you want to RP that you caught it, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, she catches it, tosses it to the ground.
Very well. Cool. Then it becomes the blue slod's turn. Oh, I cannot get closer to you. However, I can move sideways. So I'm going to move sideways to there. And this guy, goodness, can't get closer. Can't get closer. Can't get closer. Yep, he can't get closer. So the only one who can really do much here are these two. So the one up here is going to target one of the three people that I can reach. Does he have a 10-foot reach? Maybe? No, he does not. All right. So targeting 1d3 with the throat dart. 1d3. And number 2 would be Sweet Ox Rose.
Also, because I think Tetsu said his thing gives me +2 AC, the Twilight
It
Shroud.
does.
That is
I'm nowhere near
disgusting.
hitting you. Yeah.
Yeah, level 17. That's really good.
Yeah, so right now she has a 27 AC because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
This one here is going to attack Echo Rex. And we are going to perform the full multi-attack with disadvantage. So, the bite on you, Mr. Rex, will be a 13 to hit you. That misses. The first claw attack will be a 10. That also misses. And the second claw attack will be a 12. And that also misses,
That'll
thanks
hit.
to the frightened condition.
The frightened condition. Yeah, that would miss.
All right. Then we go to Sweet August Rose.
Right, so let's see. Do I want to be aggressive or do I want to protect? Brennan from getting bum rushed by this blue guy. I'll be defensive. All right, I'm going to move up here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will attack this slot right here. Straight rolls, so no advantage, no disadvantage.
33 will strike it. Second one also strikes it.
Oh, that misses.
That does miss, indeed.
Yeah.
So you can deal a total of 31 damage.
And that's it for Rose's turn.
Alright, as the creature bleeds, its skin splits open. You watch as the tadpoles writhe and squirm directly into its flesh.
Ugh.
Yeah. This one
Rose will say,
Mhm.
Echo,
Disgusting.
what are these things?
Oh, they're
And
slots.
Rose gets the temp HP.
Oh, is it every turn?
Every turn,
Yeah.
it's a
But
fountain.
it doesn't stack.
It doesn't stack. It's just
Okay,
it,
so
it
It
tops you off.
overwrites.
Yeah.
So 19. Okay.
Yeah, if you have 1, 2, and you get 2, you have 2. If you have 3 and you get 2, you have 3.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
It's so Twilight Clerics are so good.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But yeah, Rose asks the others, like, what are these things? Because she is uneducated when it comes to outer planar stuff and these monsters. She doesn't know what a slot is.
So it's like a
She's
parasitic
uneducated about
creature.
everything.
Echo almost became one once. Because Cecilia told him it was a regular potion, and he almost drank it because she basically no balls him. And I stole it out of his hand and put a different potion in there instead. Now I have the potion of Slod, Amer says with a very hideous grin.
That doesn't tell me what these things are, Amer, but I appreciate the story.
Parasitic tadpole frogs. They inject you and then you become one of them.
Good to know.
One of us.
On that note, Amer will walk here.
No, you
And
don't. This is not the slot you're looking for.
Google gobble.
oh, it's not the slot I'm looking for. I better go kill this one then instead. And we will Booming Blade. Where's my super advantage? No, that was super disadvantage, but I guess it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
As you deal 58 damage.
58 damage. Chop.
Excellent.
Do I have a bonus action I care to use? I will go ahead and Blade Song again. And that'll be my turn.
Very well. Test 2 Diniday.
Testudinidae is going to move up just a bit to provide some flanking bonus for his sharp-bladed ally and take the dodge action.
Very well. Then we go to
Do you want me to
Brendan
re-roll Twilight Sanctuary every round?
Not
Or just go with the
necessary.
first roll?
It's fine. Up to you. You can do it if you'd like. But once you decide to do it, we're not going to reach up and get a big one and then decide not to keep rolling. So
I'm just going to roll once per use.
that's fine.
Yeah, at low levels it matters. At this point, it's such a tiny fraction of the total number.
All right. Brennan?
Brennan's gonna make some movements over here. And yeah, let's attack this dude who is flanked, even though he doesn't have my hunter's mark.
This will grant you your sneak attack because you do have allies next to it.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can crit.
Okay. Thanks to being a ranger, he gets advantage. Unfortunately, not a crit, but you did hit him. As the arrow pierces through the thick, leathery hide, it skewers one of the tadpoles and deals 13 plus 7, so 23 damage.
Okay. Let's see if we can do it again.
Of course.
Maybe crit.
Almost.
Almost, yeah, rolled by. All right.
As you catch right into its tear duct, you didn't quite hit the eyeball. You're
Going
going
to turn that tear into a tear.
Yeah. Just
This tadpole is
pronunciation.
falling out.
Yep. So that's going to be 16 plus 2, so total of 18 damage to him because you already used your sneak attack.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and Brandon's gonna stay up here.
Very well. Echo Rex.
Yeah, so Amarazi's going to. We're going to see if he can recharge that growth weapon. Oh, that's a D4. It's a D6.
Yes, sir, a D6. I don't mind you rolling a D4, which would be funny because you'll never get it back.
You should
But,
never get it back. But I
But with the
didn't get it
2,
back
you
with
did
the
not
six
recover it.
Yep. So,
It's like-
Go ahead.
yeah, he's
What were you
going
gonna
to.
say?
He's just going to.
I was gonna say it's like the ultimate prank in Roll20 is to go into the settings and change a D20 to a D19.
No.
Evil. Disgusting. Terrible.
Not doing that. We don't mess with die rolls. That's not nice. All right, so you will miss on your bite, thankfully. You will also miss on your claw, and you will miss on your claw.
Oh, it's a tough guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'll use a
Yeah.
different strategy for him next time.
Pick him up and drop him.
That's what I'm thinking. So, well, I can't fly here, I don't think. So,
No. Flying is impossible right now.
Oh, is it around the whole island or just around the perimeter?
Whole island.
Oh wow! So
Impossible.
right now our hair is like being blown down.
Blown
Like
down. Just
Oh,
as
cool.
long as you're, yeah, it is a constant blowdown effect. Ranged attacks are not affected because they go very quickly, but you cannot fly on this island.
interesting.
And if you want to, you can roll an insight check.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Is it magic or? Well, I
No,
guess it
this
would
is
it'd be
just a
arcane.
straight insight check for the
Okay.
situation. So with the 15, I'll just go ahead and give it to you. When Vagradan comes here, he can't fly.
Good to know. Even Vagradan can't fight these winds.
oh, that's
Wow,
It's not a wind, it's technically a magical effect across the entire island.
interesting.
Yeah, circle
Okay.
casting is really powerful when you have a couple thousand years to do it.
Amarazi is done.
All right,
He's out of economy.
it goes to the Gray Slod's turn. This guy over here, our lovely thick-headed spellcaster. Oh, goodness gracious. I've used both of my fireballs. We are going to go ahead and... No one's in a 30-foot cone. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move. And I'm going to 30 feet to here. As I run back towards Brennan, who is now within 30 feet. So I will use my bonus action to cast a Quicken Fear on you, Brennan. So I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 14, or be frightened of this slot.
Okay.
Just because I can't move closer to Echo Rex doesn't mean I can't move closer to you.
Yeah, I'm frightened of him.
All right, you are frightened of him, and then he will go ahead and use his throat dart. Whack. With disadvantage, a 23 should pierce you, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah,
you're gonna
it does.
You're going to suffer 9 slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw of a DC 15, or be infected.
Man, failed everything.
Brennan is infected with a disease. That'll
Okay.
be fun.
That probably happens at least weekly, to be fair.
True.
Oh no! All right.
He said Brennan. He didn't say Amer.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It then becomes the blue slud's turn. So the northern one will go first, and we'll target one of the 3 people around. 1d3. Who are we going to try to mess up? We are going to try to mess up target number 1. Great. You have an AC of 27 right now, correct?
Because of that freaking turtle that I'm starting to fall in love with. Yes.
All right. So as we perform my multi-attack, it's going to be a bite and 2 claws. The bite attack on you.
Sentinel attack as well.
I understand.
Yeah, so as he does that, he gets a sword in the back for 49 damage.
Which leaves him with 3 health.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't have Nyrene's knife anymore.
Rose just sees a very long katana stick out of the slot, and then withdraw itself like.
And then, as it's
Oh, that's
about
right.
to die, because it knows on your turn you're going to try to kill it, its two
Mhm.
claws reach up and try to grab a hold of you to claw you. The first
Go for it.
claw attack will be an 11. That misses.
Yeah,
And the
you can
second
crit.
claw attack will be a 10.
Nope.
Thank you for your frightened condition, Echo Rex. All right.
Man.
Down here, I'm going to try to punish Echo Rex by biting Echo Rex with a 15. That misses. The claw attack will also miss with a 12. And the second claw attack comes in with a 16 and fails. As we go to Sweet August Rose, it is your turn. This
She
guy
is
can't
going
do
to.
jack squat.
She is going to finish him off. Aw. Well,
A 32 will hit.
It's-
You can deal 3
yep.
damage. He dies.
yep. She just, Aimer stabs him through the chest, and like a true, teamwork pairing, with that opening, she jumps up and decapitates it. And then she spins around and starts dashing towards the one that's giving Brennan a hard time. Let's see, how far that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay. And she will do her remainder attacks on this guy.
Of course.
Straight rolls, no advantage, so 27, and then
That will hit.
I believe that hits as well.
Indeed.
10 and 14.
All right. So you dealt 24 damage to him. Excellent.
And that's it for her turn.
Cool. It then becomes Aimer's turn.
Oh, we're picking on a new guy now.
Picking on him.
Aimer hops.
Oh, picking on a new guy. I thought you said the
Yeah.
new guy. I was like, no?
Nope. Aimer hops, skips, and jumps over here because I have 40 speed of movement with Blade Song. And I do Aimer things.
Mr. Day, you look a little at the people who just ran out of your aura.
Yeah.
Don't they know better?
We're murder hobos.
Well, they would have had the temp
Oh,
HP
no.
from the previous round, so they're good.
Oh God! Oh, this is where the pain happens. So okay.
Ugh, gross. Now imagine if he had been vulnerable, if that had hit. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Let's see. We have
Oh,
a
yeah.
base
Oh, you
damage
put
of
human blade in
60,
it, too.
64. Then you add the
12 plus
what's my actual
16.
normal movement? Then
28.
yeah, then 24 for
28.
moving blade.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll let you cut the math. It's
42.
dumb.
So 106 damage is what you dealt.
Ugh.
I thought it was
Disgusting.
screaming dog. Girlfriend just got home, and my stupid discard.
You dealt 106 damage with your strike, Aimer.
Disgusting.
This is why
Trying
we
to fix
don't
my
allow
discard.
player characters back in the battle royale anymore.
Yeah.
Campaign characters.
How much did I do
we don't
total?
allow. 106.
Is that all?
Yep. Is that all?
Eric, I really think we should let gold dragons in the battle royale. I mean, player characters in the battle royale.
I mean, we do have there are multiple.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright.
ultimately, it would just be
Actually,
basically
no. That was 152 damage.
152 damage. It dies.
Yeah, 25 plus 13 plus 26 plus 64 plus 24. 152 damage.
It dies. As you run up and
Yeah.
bisect it.
Jesus.
You hit it so hard you knocked it off
Justina!
the island, just straight up.
Justina!
Wow, that was a really
I don't know
good
if Echo can
Smash
do that
Bros
much.
sound effect. Yeah.
Even with this dragon mark, I don't know if Echo can do that much. Oof, that's rough.
Yep.
Justina! Alright, that's my turn. I'll be back.
All right. Testu Dinade.
Now, Testadane decides to hold his position as he looks at this one remaining slot, and he holds out a claw and jaws slowly in the air with a bit of a glowing tip, the sign of a bell, and then flicks it with his claw, casting the sound of tolling the dead across the land.
Okay, cool. Its wisdom saving throw results in a 3. How much damage did I suffer? I will
25.
suffer 25. Excellent. And your sanctuary breaks.
Mm-hmm. It only lasts a minute. Sanctuary only lasts a minute. That broke a long time ago.
Yeah, all good. All right. Anything else?
Nope, done.
Brennan?
All right, Brennan's gonna take his full movement and then the dash action.
Yep, and for the record, you are no longer frightened.
Okay.
It's dead.
Next to test to Dinade. I'll get that eventually.
No, you got it right.
So
Mr. T.
he looks at him and he just says, "Man, I'm not feeling so good. You know anything about this?"
Seems like you bit of. Oh God! It seems like you've got a bit of a frog in your throat.
Oh my god.
Brendan's looking for a frog. He's trying to take the frog out of his mouth.
But yeah, I can see that is totally a problem.
Yeah, that's Brandon's
He
action.
did warn us. He did warn us in the chat.
He did warn us.
Yep.
He gave us plenty of warning, and we weren't ready.
The fun part is, I know you guys love this. Like, no matter how much groaning they give you, they love this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Brendan's putting his hand in his mouth trying to find the frog.
Okay.
Well, we are having quite the fight against these battle toads.
I mean, that's basically what they are. Yeah, for all intents and purposes. Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Brennan?
No, he's just looking for a frog now.
Move and dash. Okay. Cool. Awesome. So, at the end of your turn, I believe you do top of your temporary hit points, though.
Okay.
So, temporary hit points return to 19. Correct? I think. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Echorex.
Yeah, Amarazi's going to. He's going to try and that breath weapon again. See if he can recharge it.
Sure. No.
Good. Grief. That's so frustrating.
As a
he's
guy who
going to
runs a whole
grapple.
bunch of dragons, I understand.
Right. He's going to use one of his claw attacks to grapple this one right here in front of him.
Very well. Your athletics check, which is your strength.
Ooh, I
You
didn't
grab
roll
hold of
good.
him. Yep.
And then I'm going to shove him back about 20 feet to here.
Oh, you're
Or
going
he'll
to
be
move
on
him?
the other side of
Okay.
me.
Yeah, you're going to move him. Got it.
Yep.
It's not technically a
And
shove,
then,
it's just moving him, but yes, you're good.
Right. And then I'm going to take the bite action attack.
Okay. You will
And
hit him,
then my
dealing
other-
18 damage. I need you to roll con save of DC 15.
Yeah. Which one is that? That's this one.
You're fine.
And then the other claw.
Sure. All right.
Okay. And I'm done. Yeah,
Excellent.
I don't have legendary actions yet. I'm done.
All right. It becomes their turn. This slot can finally do something as he moves 30 feet to there.
Oh, good.
And then he's going to dash because this is what they do. And
good.
this one is going to attack Echo Rex with disadvantage. I just can't make that wisdom saving throw against the fear. That's one thing they're not. And so I miss with my bite and then my claw. Well, 17 also misses, and then the frightened condition causes me to get another 10. You are not within 30 feet of that guy, so I can't do anything about that. So, Sweet August Rose.
I mean, I was gonna ask for posterity's sake. It doesn't matter now that he's got closer. But is this difficult terrain? These rocks?
Not difficult enough for you guys to be restricted.
Okay.
by.
All right, just checking. All right. Well, then it doesn't matter, but he's right here.
I was going to
All
ask
right.
for acrobatics checks for you guys, but you guys have over a 10 on your acrobatics already. So
yeah, like
we're
these are
ignoring
the
that.
two most acrobatic people in the party. So yeah, well, so all right, yeah, she's just gonna start setting up Aimer for the thing he loves to do, and she's going to attack twice and do an unarmed attack. Straight rolls.
I just got back too.
Almost a crit. Too bad. And
Both
then
original strike?
the unarmed attack. It's a 23 actually, because it's a +2 weapon.
Right, so that will
Uh,
hit.
All right. Tire Shatter, 18. Wow, I'm rolling good.
So 36
Wow.
plus 14 would be 50 damage.
Wow.
That's really well done for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's. Well, I've rolled max damage basically.
Yep.
Wow, that felt really good. I don't think I've ever rolled max damage like that before.
No,
But
I haven't either.
that's it for her turn.
Aimer Shastina.
I've returned. Did I miss anything while I slipped away?
Echo grabbed and shoved a blue slot, and the other slot ran up on you guys.
Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. And chop, chop, chop.
Okay. You miss.
Oh wow,
I miss.
it happens.
And, I mean, after last time, I mean, you gotta balance stuff out. That is fitting. You can't murder them all. Aimer misses and goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm better than that," and ends the turn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, Testu Dinide.
Now, Testadide looks over Brennan with concern, and I'm going to apologize in advance for this joke. Is going to treat him like Miss Piggy, who's late for set, and knock the frog out of his throat with a lesser restoration spell.
Go for it.
Nice.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Sorry, Miss
that's
Piggy.
pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That does cure diseases. So, Brennan, you are no longer diseased.
Well, at least not
Until we get
physically
back-
diseased. Mentally,
Yeah.
well, that's another story.
Until we get back to the brothel.
No, you don't even know.
And this is why alcoholism. Never mind. Does that cure Brennan's alcoholism? No. All right. It's a habit.
Contracts.
Yeah, contracts. All right. So, anything else to do today?
Testadide is going to move 30 feet to the west to try to get the others within his aura.
Oh, was that actually?
Of course.
Best he can do. And done.
Very well. Brendan Thamior.
That's the bottom one, actually.
So, yeah, I think Brennan's
All time.
gonna stay put now after all of that, but I should still be able to hit this guy down. I'm gonna attack this guy down here.
Okay.
That's messing with Echo Rex.
Sure. Well, Echo Rex is messing with him, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he can't even roll. Yeah. Oof. Do I get
Advantage, yes, because you have an ally.
advantage? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Okay, that one's gonna
Unfortunately,
miss.
You follow Aimer's example and miss. It's apparently one of those new sweet moves.
Yeah, no, it's the AC.
Hey, you gotta make yourself look a little worse so that way when you do better, it looks even better, Brennan.
Ooh, I got crit though.
There you go.
Oh, there we
34
go.
will hit
There we
with
go.
a critical strike. Uh-oh.
That's what we want.
Okay. Too bad I don't have them all.
That's gonna
Ramped
leave a
up.
mark.
That will leave a mark. So that's going to be 14 plus 8 is 22. 22, he's immune to the poison. So 22 plus 13 would be 35. 35 plus 7 would be 42 damage with your critical strike.
Nice. That's like 2 attacks anyway. So, yeah, Brennan's gonna hang here.
Okay. Cool.
And
Maybe
he's
cough a little
19
bit.
temp HP.
Okay. He's gonna kind of cough, and he's still concerned about this frog that's supposed to be in his throat.
All right. Correct.
All right, breath weapon, recharge. Hey, there we go. So he's going to go ahead and use it. That's the whole reason he came over here.
Okay.
He's going to get both these guys.
Cool. So, their dexterity
And
saving
this one's still
throws.
grappled.
Right. But it's not restrained. So,
That's right.
their dexterity saving throws, 1 and 2. The first one will actually dodge, which is the one you have. So he's going to
Yep.
suffer a total of 38 damage. The other one will suffer the full 76.
All right. And then I'm going to bite this one that's right here
Okay.
and claw him twice.
Awesome. So you will bite and need a con save of DC 15 as you dealt the damage. So 31 plus, sorry, 32 plus 11. So 43 damage. Got it.
And con should be rolling.
All right, you're fine. It
And
becomes their turn.
Amarazi's done.
All right. You left the guy with 2 health. I bite at you. Num 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 num.
Get
17
swatted.
does not get through you.
Yeah, this frightened condition is just saving us so much pain. It's
It's so good.
Yep. All right. And then the claws. I forgot to target who I'm doing this against. 1d2 up there. This would be against Aimer. So the claw, Aimer. This is going to be great. A 13 misses you. And a 21 to hit you, sir. Also misses, I believe.
Yes, I have 24 AC right now with Blades on.
All right. Down here, this one will attempt to bite and claw Echorex. You bite and claw an Echorex with a 13 missing. The claw against Echorex is a 21, which I believe does slash you for 11
That'll hit.
damage.
Yep.
And I need you to roll the con save. Got to be a DC 15.
Dragon Flawed.
Not quite. Almost, though. There is a
Yeah.
chance. It's a very low
There
chance.
is a
I need him
chance,
to roll a 2 or below. The second
That's
claw
poison.
coming
What is
in,
it?
though.
Poison damage?
No, this is slashing damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So a 10 will miss you on the second one, though. And I don't believe you are in range for this. No. So I cannot do that. We will then go to Sweet August Rose.
she is going to attack the slod
Carol?
right in front of her, and this time she does get to use her accuracy.
Mhm.
Ooh, wow! Almost missed that one.
Yep. 27 will strike it.
That's a 1. Yeah, I gotta switch these dice because the 20 and the 1 look exactly the same.
That's why I went to the Lego dice. They're funny.
Yeah, I was like, I get so excited, and I look at them like, aw.
Lego
All right,
dice are kinda
so
cool. Not gonna
yeah,
lie.
Yeah.
so- and that's it for her turn.
25 plus 15 would be 40 damage.
Yep.
Awesome.
And yeah, and that's it for her turn.
Aimer.
It was like, okay. I got it this time. I got it. Brennan, we're going for sweet moves.
Nice.
This is not the slot you're looking for.
You're right, it's not.
Yes. The Jedi powers work.
464.
The
Oh,
elvish
man.
accuracy fails you.
Wow.
Amer's
I
like,
will
maybe I should-
occasionally celebrate die rolls like that, but back to
You
back elvish accuracy, man.
Hey, I mean, like, apparently the dice want Amer to look really bad, and then he is going to.
No, man. You're on rocky terrain. You're doing sweet moves.
Amer's like, I'm better than this. He kind of hangs his head down in sadness and ends his turn.
All right. As he suffers emotional damage, Tetsu,
Yeah.
you know you can't cure that. What would you like to do?
I may not be able to cure it, but I can inflict even greater damage so that the original damage doesn't feel so bad, as Testadini warms up the joke engine. But for the moment, he's just going to make a dismissive gesture at the slod to the west and invoke another Toll the Dead.
Very well. My wisdom saving throw is going to fail on that. as I suffer a total of
15 damage.
15. Unfortunately, you're...
It's always funny when like the lower roll is higher than the higher roll.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, sir?
Nope, he's done.
Nope. Okay. Brennan.
Actually, he will move 5
Yes.
feet to the west. There. Now you're all in my aura. You just scattering cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
how
a
we roll.
legitimate concern. Mr. Sweet
how we roll.
Moves. What are you doing?
Yeah. So Brendan was like intently watching Aimer, trying to see what sweet moves was going on. He didn't see him, but he just thinks it's some kind of special rogue trick that he doesn't know yet.
Right.
So
Are you
he
gonna
is
duplicate
going. Yeah. So he's going to move Hunter's Mark over on this fellow from the deceased one. So there's no
Alright.
point in that.
The one next to
And-
Echo, or the one next to them. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and an attack.
Yes, sir.
So that'll hit, but
Yes.
I have advantage. Let's see if I can
Yes,
hit him
sir.
harder.
Fish.
I can't.
All right.
All right, the rolls are coming through for damage.
All right. So 14 plus 3 is 17. 17 plus 4 is 21 because it's sneak attack. 21 plus 2 would be 23 damage.
Okay. All right. We're gonna see if we can do it again.
Right. A 32 will
Okay.
strike it. Did you crit it?
No.
No.
Well, I would do that.
Okay.
But your moves are sweeter than Aimer's.
They are.
All right. So that's going to be 13 plus 7 is 20. 20 damage. Got it. Plus a d6.
As he does it, he kind of that last one, he lets his arm kind of go around and then hang in the air like a guitar, chopping it down again. It's like looking at Aimer, waiting for a reaction.
Mhm.
Nice. He gives you a big thumbs up and like a wink, like those are some sweet moves.
Yeah,
I do
like,
need the
he knows
d6,
it.
Brennan.
Oh, D6, yeah.
Yes, please.
We had priorities. Huh?
Oh, no, I understand 100%. That's why I didn't interrupt.
Yeah, all right.
That's going to deal 23 damage. Got it. All right. Any movement,
Yeah.
Brennan? Do
He's,
you want to run
no,
out
he's
of
in
your
the stage. No, he's listening to the turtle person, Porpoise.
Okay. Cool. Echo Rex, what would our draconic entity like to do?
Yeah, I think we'll recharge.
You know you
No,
won't.
we're not going to. Yeah, I think he's going to let this guy go because this guy's hurt pretty bad,
Sure.
and he's going to go straight after this guy, like this,
Awesome. So I will
and then
bite. I'm sorry, I'm going to claw at you with my opportunity attack.
Yep.
Disadvantage means I rolled a 13. Go ahead.
so we'll do the bite,
Yes, sir.
claw.
Okay. And you will miss with your bite.
Yeah, I need advantage on these.
The 31 will hit for 16 damage.
All right, and I'm done.
Very well. The blue slod's turn. Awesome. The one up here next to Aimer and Sweet X Rose, it doesn't know about Sentinel, so it's not like he gets a choice in this matter. So he's going to attack Sweet August Rose, which sucks.
Hey, it might. Who knows what my dice are going to roll, Eric?
Is it after the attack or before?
Well, let's go
not
look
sure.
at the features.
After, I
Okay,
It's a
hold on.
reaction, so it's a before, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you hit it, okay, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than
Very
you.
well. Okay.
Look, I don't want to say they go at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like looks
Yep.
away,
So-
swings, and then yeah.
So the claw's going to go at Sweet August Rose. The claw goes in.
No.
A 19 to hit you misses, and I am going to get Cloven. I think. Sweet needs your attack roll, Aimer. There it is.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. It was 26.
53 damage as you cut its head off. It dies.
See, Brendan, my move was delayed. It was a surprise sweet move with a spin. I was like juking it out, and I had no idea where I was coming from.
Yeah, he's clapping. He's like applauding.
And I clapped, yeah.
All right, down here, this slot that is at range from Echo and can't get closer because of the damn fear is going to start by doing its throat dart at Echo Rex because he's in range. And a 13 will miss. And then it's going to move away from Echo Rex. And we're going to go ahead and move in this direction.
Echo's going to take an opportunity attack. His
What's
tail
your
has
reach?
a 15-foot reach.
Oh no! You're going to slap me with the tail
Yeah.
as I run away. All
Yeah, he
right.
kind of grins because he baited you into it.
Yeah,
But he,
absolutely. It dies.
Just smash it against the rocks.
yeah.
100%. That's the right way to
Echo
do
Rex
it.
is very talented.
Yes.
Uh,
I like that
That's
one.
so
that one.
good.
That one didn't make me groan. I like that
that
one.
was good. And then I'm going to, with the last slot, I'm going to bite Echo Rex. No, I'm not. And then I'm going to claw at Echo Rex. I can claw at Echo Rex, but I won't hit him. The second claw attack will also miss with a 13. That fear is so good against these specific monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, low,
Yeah, just
low
good.
wisdom ones, yeah.
Yeah, she is just going to move 60 feet, and her big weakness is range, and that's it for her turn.
All right.
And I'm not gonna. Well, I guess I could do a dash action. Oh, good. I can make it. I can make it all the way there. She's gonna get in his face, and that's it for her turn.
All right. Cool. Aimer?
Aimer is going to move. Was it shift?
By the way, Aimer, I've been wanting to bring this up for months, and I keep forgetting. But I saw a comedian who told a story about a friend of his named Aimer, and I was wondering if the character's name was based off of that story.
No, it was something I randomly made up one day.
Okay, very well. I will have to share that comedian story with you.
Here's the question. Can I roll good enough on my teleport dice to hit this?
You're telling
I
us
will-
about
That's
this.
yeah. I think you have to roll a 10. I mean,
9 or 10. My psychic blade teleport bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Roll
I'll
a
get
6.
Yep, so I'll get to go 60 feet. Okay, so again. Why is it going like that? I just want to go diagonal. Back to where I was. Alright, so right in front of the slot. Okay. Meh. And I'll throw a psychic blade.
Pharaoh? A 23 will strike it. Yep. And your psychic blade slashes outwards, cutting it, dealing 41 damage. All right.
Let me remove
Anything else, Avery?
yeah. Nope, that's all of my actions. I gotta move a psychic die.
All
I have
right.
14 uses of those. Hot dog.
Testudinidae, the cats have run away once again. What would you like to do?
Well, Testudinidae takes a moment, looks up and down the distances, kind of grips his bare feet into the dirt, and then proceeds to take the dash action as he rushes to catch up to them.
hey, that's pretty good for a turtle.
He's not a turtle, he's a
Portal.
tortoise.
Tortoise. For a
Shit,
for a
that is
tortoise.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Is he like sliding on a shell?
Only if a plumber jumps on him.
Yeah.
I bet he's got a skateboard, doesn't he?
We're gonna try that later.
Okay.
Is this
and
now
done.
canon that Brendan's dad was a plumber at one point?
No, Brendan's dad just like ruined the whole universe.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
ruined the whole universe, yeah.
Yeah. Ruin the balance. Yeah.
All right, Brendan, what do you want to do?
Okay. Less enthusiastically, Brendan's gonna move somewhat closer, like right here.
Is he strolling
And,
forwards?
Yeah, yeah. Just kind of like looking at that. Like, how'd that guy do that? Okay. And then let's see. I can move Hunter's Mark over to this guy. I mean, why not? So let's do that.
I will tell you his hit points because he's the last guy. It's fun to know. He has 49 hit points.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Snake bite. Let's see. That's not going to do it, but I have advantage.
Yes, sir. Thanks to being a ranger. And Brennan, you have been granted advantage. You've been granted inspiration by the SX arrow.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need it because I just got 21. Their DC is 22, right?
Their AC is 22, correct.
Or yeah, AC. Okay. Let's see if I can get it this time.
So, using the advantage that you've just been given, you will strike it. The arrow
All
finds purchase.
Thank you.
All right, so that's going to deal 13 plus 8 is 21, 21 plus 1 for sneak attack is 22, 22 plus 5 is 27 damage. Awesome.
Okay.
I have 22 health.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take him out, but I'll get him close. If I hit him. Let's see.
Okay.
Unless I get a crit.
Unfortunately,
I miss.
Miss the advantage roll because of Ranger.
Oof.
You'll also miss. As the
Yeah,
arrow
I'm going to save
skips
my
off of its thick hide.
save my ammo. You know, as he misses, he's just going to kind of like pull his arm back and make it look like it was a sweet move. Kind of do it like that, like he's reloading his arrow.
Understood. Awesome. Cool. We then go to Echorex.
Yeah, so Amarazi makes some comment about being all out of chewing gum.
Yeah. And bites a
Yeah,
hole,
yeah.
dealing 14 damage. I need you to make a con save.
Those were claws. I went with the claws first,
Oh, the
maybe
claws,
trying to
you're
avoid
correct.
the bite.
All right. Well, you will kill it
Oh, good deal.
as he dies.
Just be claws.
Just the claws.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you look around,
Those guys.
and at the
those
moment,
guys
you
were
don't
tough.
see anything that threatens you.
You know, I knew that was a trap. I just couldn't prove it.
Of course, you gotta walk into it for the bit.
Yeah.
For the bit.
I mean, yeah,
Those guys were nasty.
yeah. As a general rule, strange elvish women giving you directions is generally a bad thing to listen to,
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're aimer.
unless you're Aimer, of course. Oh wow.
They just reaches into his cloak and pulls out a healer's kit and says, "Okay, gather around.
For what?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Patching up anyone. Want to make sure there's nothing wriggling under your skin."
I think
Brendan
Brendan got hit by a
goes-
fireball. Yeah.
Aimer goes,
I'm good now.
right, all right, slide worms, right. He kind of whistles and walks away.
Yeah. No, I think we're in good shape.
Yeah. Thanks to you. That
Does your
Yeah.
healing kit do any HP?
Oh yes, a lot. I have the healer feat.
Okay.
So what would have happened if we didn't have our new companion with us, and,
we
and
would've-
Brennan still had that illness?
The disease is called the Chaos Phage, and let me go ahead and display that for you guys here.
I bet it's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
It's
I
bad.
think
you eventually
3
turn
days to turn into a toad.
Yeah.
my constitution sucks. Okay.
All right. So
Yeah. While they're pulling that. Okay. Let's see.
yeah.
Let's
So
just-
while infected, the target can't regain hit points, and its hit point maximum is reduced by 3d6 every 24 hours. If the disease reduces your hit point maximum to 0, the target instantly transforms into a red slod, or if you have the ability to cast spells of 3rd level or higher, a green slod. Only a wish spell can reverse the transformation.
I mean, we do have access to win.
So it would have, to be fair, it would have taken Brennan like weeks for
It would have taken a while.
like
It
at
would've
least
been
2
green.
weeks. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Would
Well-
they have had to like drag him? Did you keep your intelligence, or do you actually
Yeah.
just become one of these creatures?
You become one of these
like
evil
10 days.
fucking monsters.
You become an NPC at that point.
Yeah,
but the fun part is that even with the wish, it is a downside wish. 5th edition wishes actually have a downside
Yep.
if you use them for anything other than replacing a low level spell.
there's kind of a way around it, but I don't have access to it yet.
And,
so.
yeah, it's cheesy too, but like
Yeah,
anyways.
you use that wish for anything other than a spell, and you're probably going to lose it.
You have a couple other things you can use it for.
Yeah, there's a
But,
few.
but yeah, Rose looks at Brennan and just said, if we didn't have our new companion here, I think that would have been a much harder fight than it was. Or at least we would have
Yes.
taken a lot more beating. I'd look at Tetsu and I just nod my head.
Resources.
Tetsuya gives a big warm thumbs up as he starts patching himself up from the few hits he took.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is the beverage
yeah,
of
so
choice
each-
that I heard?
Yeah,
Just
so
a
each
minute
person
ago.
can be healed once per day for this healing.
Okay.
I'm still full health, and I'm still out. And the temporary hit points, does it go away when the combat ends, or is it just
Sure.
19 until I
Those
get
go
hit again?
away on a rest.
Okay, so I'm fine. All right. Rose just, she kind of flexes, and she's actually, to be honest, I'm feeling better than I ever have.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I should go be back in now. I should go back to the brothel.
Yeah.
Rex, do you take any hits on that?
I think he's fine too.
So Amarazi's going to use that. He was down,
Oh,
I mean, a few. So
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
that's awesome.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yep,
Nice.
Heal for 23. And so by the end of a minute, when the aura fades, everyone should have 19 temp HP.
Excellent.
Okay.
Well, there's a front door to kick down. So let's get going.
Let me ask, with this castle we're heading into, is there anything that you're intending to retrieve from this castle, or is collateral damage acceptable?
Oh, it's
So-
absolutely acceptable. I'll let Echo explain it. Yeah.
It's expected.
Yeah, I mean, we could. I mean, I think if we can burn the place to the ground, we should. But we do want to. So, like I said, Amarazi will explain that this is not his real, true form. This is basically the spirit of Amarazi. Amarazi's true form is much larger than this and much more powerful than this. And his remains from his original death a couple of thousand years ago supposedly is inside that castle.
We're
So we're
actually
going in
standing on
there
your
to-
remains. No, we're standing on them right now. This
Is
rock
that-
I kicked is part of Echo Prime or Amarazi Prime.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no. Remember when he scried on a particular bone? Rose?
Yeah, it was the vertebrae that was inside his house.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a rock?
Is that right, Eric? Isn't that right, Eric? I mean, basically his remains are inside the castle, right?
They're beneath the castle somewhere.
Oh,
Or
okay.
inside
Yeah.
the castle somewhere. But
It's
Yeah.
huge. It's not island huge.
it is
And-
a big place.
We have reason to believe through prophecy and other stuff, and I don't know, notes left in, on our desk while we're asleep.
By mysterious
Yeah.
strangers, yeah.
All right. Amarazi probably could come back to life if we gain his remains. We think that maybe Echo Rex will have to die for Amarazi to be resurrected fully, but we don't know that for sure.
Well, I mean, if you
So-
think about it, even if you resurrect into Amarazi fully, the heart would come out of Echo's body, and then you would have no heart. So you'd
Yeah.
be
So
dead.
Echo, you haven't discovered this yet, and Amarazi will explain that Echo Rex, the little gold kobold, has several artifacts that allows him to transform into the spirit of Amarazi, the gold dragon. One of them is a heart that's in his chest. It's an artifact that he's attuned to. But if he unattunes to it, it takes the heart out of his chest and he dies. He has a couple of gems for eyes, and it's the same thing. If he takes the gems out of his eyes and unattunes to them, then he'll become blind. He made this trade because those artifacts are what allow him to turn into Amarazi, or at least this form of Amarazi.
That is
He
sounding
can
less
only do it-
fantasy and more cyberpunk.
Right. He can only do
That's
it,
fun.
after he transforms into Echo. After Amarazi either hits 0 hit points, or you just kind of basically, I guess, stop concentrating or decide to turn into Echo, then you have to wait 7 days before you can do the transformation again.
But yeah. So
But what we're hoping to do is, yeah, we think that in order to bring Amarazi back to his full strength, which is what we think we need to beat Vagradan, Echo's going to have to die. We think that, but we don't know that. And Echo's working on a few plans. He's got a few ideas on ways around it. If he thinks he can circumvent the system or maybe cheat death, but we don't know for sure.
What parts of yourself do you still have left?
the body. That's what we're here for.
No, I meant your old parts, like your old eyes.
Oh, they turned to goo.
Yeah, I don't know.
They turned to goo, and you destroyed them, if I remember correctly. So no one could use the blood.
That's right.
I guess we can't regenerate them. So basically, if you die,
No,
we'll have to resurrect or true resurrect you.
Yeah, my heart kind of deteriorated, and my eyes deteriorated when I attuned to the artifacts.
If you don't mind coming back as something else, we could just tap a druid. I've got some favors lined up.
Right.
Well,
he's a pretty strong. He's a pretty powerful kobold, and he has some things up his sleeve. He just hadn't had time to deal with it yet. So,
pretty powerful kobold's kind of not a good clarifier. It's like, oh yeah, it's a pretty nice tasting fast food burger.
That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, the remains are here, and also we know that Shadowscar is doing something to them too, which is something we have to stop. Some sort of arcane thing. I saw it, but I wasn't able to really understand what he was doing. But whatever it is, it can't be good. So if you come across any very, very, very large bones, please let us know, and don't destroy them. They're probably really important.
And there's probably loot here.
And that too. I mean, it is a giant castle.
Would you say that escaping with the bones is of higher priority than slaying the demon within?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, but the bones are huge. Eric, if Rose was to how big was the vertebrae that she saw in that scrying vision, roughly?
Easily 2 feet thick, about 6 feet in diameter.
So a vertebrae that's about as big as one of these squares.
So that is beyond what we could teleport out with.
Yeah,
Good to know.
it's huge.
I asked because I have been conjured into Dark Lord's castles before during a climactic fight, and I found a certain magic to churn the earth of particular use. Just keeping that in my back pocket.
What Cecilia had, with that scroll.
I remember falling in that hole one time.
Yeah, we fell in the hole.
Keep that one in our back pocket. We might need it.
Yeah, no, if things go sour, it might be necessary. After all, if the castle comes down on top of the remains, I think the remains will be fine. It's just going to be a real pain in the butt to get to them. So yeah, just save that in your back pocket.
Yeah, Echo's going to really like this tortoise.
Yeah. Yeah, we've met several reptiles today. All but one have been jerks, but I do like the one we met so far. So good job.
Well,
But
we can agree that that birds are assholes, that fish are assholes, and that frogs are assholes.
Yeah, turtles seem pretty cool though.
Yeah, we can agree.
yeah, that one the giant dragon turtle was. I mean, I feel like we fed him a lot. If we talked to him, he'd be a little friendly. But let's discover that later. Eric, the path to the cat, is it just like a straight path to the front door?
It's a switchback path to get up there, but it's fairly straightforward as far as finding it.
Oh yeah. No, we could stealth this, but
Man, what's the point? They already know we're here.
yeah. Well,
I don't see. Yeah, I don't see stealth on the Gold Dragon's character sheet.
yeah. Oh yeah, we don't need to. Oh, we can't fly. That's right. I was about to say we could just go straight to the door, but we can't fly.
Didn't have tremor sense either. Oh my.
One of my old adventuring parties, we didn't do stealth either, and we made a heavy use of that bottle of endless smoke, so we all had dread helms. So we'd flood an area with smoke, and then as the smoke cleared, the first thing they'd see were our glowing red eyes in the smoke, and they tended to piss off.
Yeah, that's pretty effective.
Is
all right.
Brendan the only one that doesn't have dark any kind of blind sight?
Blind sight? I don't think Rose is blind sight either.
Yeah, I don't have
You mean
any
dark
sort of
vision?
She can see in magical darkness, right, Rose?
Yes.
I can see in magical darkness. Yeah. I don't know what kind of. I mean, we all have dark vision because we're all various elves and things. But I don't know what kind of sight Brendan has.
Yeah, no, just whatever comes with half elf. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have dark vision then. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
At night.
300 feet. That's awesome.
It's so good.
And he can share it with the party for an hour.
Really? Oh, that's sweet.
Wow, you just quintuple our dark vision range. Okay, a little less than quintuple.
All right. I guess we start on the trail, Eric.
Cool.
And I guess we'll let the dragon lead the way, and then maybe he can, if there's anything that triggers, I mean, maybe he can cover, maybe it'll count as half cover for the guys behind him.
All right. Are you guys going to be walking underneath Echo's wings?
Amber's just gonna walk behind, doing his normal, egotistical kind of whistling and just, very casually walking in a place that might kill him.
Rose is going to make an effort to avoid being seen, so she is going to be a little bit ahead of the party, trying to avoid, getting shot at by catapults or something.
Okay.
Yeah, Brendan will take cover. With that
Well,
correct.
the turtle in bright white clothing doesn't exactly stealth, so he looks around for a little patch of soil and taps it with his staff, and up from it springs a full flower, a sunflower, which he promptly takes and begins munching seeds from as he marches behind the dragon.
Oh, you have good taste.
So you have a bright yellow sunflower on the end of a stick.
Well, no,
is that correct?
he grew a sunflower and then
Okay.
harvested it. And now he's eating
Okay.
it.
Okay. Awesome.
Staff of flowers, underrated item.
Yep. All right. Cool. You notice that there's another staff that looks very similar to yours in
Yeah.
Sweet Rose's hands.
Yeah, the one she has is staff of flowers as well. Yeah, that's good taste.
So can I get
But,
a stealth check from you, Sweet August Rose?
Yes.
And I would ask for stealth checks, but no one else seems to be very stealthy at the moment. Wow.
I mean,
25.
we don't have the clinky clanky lady anymore, so I should.
The clinky clanky lady. Yep.
I am a gardener, so I should try to be stealthy.
But we do have a ranger. Don't we have access to pass without trace?
Oh yeah, I'm a shadow monk. I can do it too. But this party, when they're set on kicking in the door,
Sounds like it works with the dragon.
just let them do it. Yeah.
I'm good at Skyroad. I'm better than you. Like, the entire island saw that.
That doesn't mean they
Hey,
don't
I
have
was
to know exactly
mistaken.
where.
The dragon does have a stealth.
Oh, really?
That's funny. I didn't think it, but I just looked and I was like, "What? That's a stealth." He's got that. He's got
Yeah,
a stealth.
he's got a +8 stealth. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and roll my perception check as I have fix my posture here.
If the dragon's sneaking, Amer will sigh and also sneak. Hold on.
Cool. Is Brendan sneaking?
I can just hear this dragon sneaking.
Yeah. I mean, if everyone else is.
All
That
right.
is a terrifying sight.
Well, Tasuna Day is trying to hide beneath the stealth of the nice dragon.
Go under Echo.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
Not
I'm
terrible.
going to roll the perception check that matters at the moment. And it's 1 + 8.
I should have guided myself.
Unfortunately, you didn't. So you will be
I mean, I have a
observed.
29.
Yeah,
They
You-
saw
you're
everyone
not
else.
observed, but
Yeah.
3 of the party are observed at the moment. Now, Sweet August Rose said she was heading up in front of the party to.
Yeah, she's slightly ahead.
So I'm going to allow Sweet August Rose to see what's coming up because that's what Sweet August Rose is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and let Sweet August Rose take a peek.
Ugh, what the hell is that?
That's what she said.
That's encouraging.
I genuinely have no idea what that is. Like either in character or out of character.
I'm glad I can still surprise you after how long we've been.
Yeah. Like I told you, I used to read my 2nd edition monster manual like religiously when I was a kid.
I will send you the full image because this is fun, and you might get an idea here.
Does it have 8 legs and they're just cut off by the token? I feel like I should know what this is.
Perhaps. You can go ahead and roll a history check. And unfortunately for you, the DC on this one is going to be a 28.
Yeah, Rose can't pass it.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and
If
ignore
it-
that.
She was trained to kill people, not monsters. She doesn't know this kind of stuff. But
And she's a proud woman. She doesn't need to know history. She knows her story.
yeah, basically. And this thing right here, is that like an undead or
Go ahead and ping for me.
this one? Is that like a
Got that
skeleton
there.
or?
Awesome. Here, let me go ahead and just show you that. And I'm going to send you a note on it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell just from the picture. Is it like a person or like a withered looking person? Looks like maybe a drow or something. I can't tell.
Does that help?
Oh, it's man with smoke. Okay. Okay, so let me zoom out so I can see everything.
No. And you're free to move
All
around. You are being very stealthy. You are unobserved.
Oh, is it dark out? Like, is it
No,
nighttime?
it's just your stealth check is so dang high that they cannot detect you.
All right. So she will be looking
We
around.
forgot to do the
One, two-
walkie-talkies.
Yeah. Well, she'll
Taking
do
a
that when
perception check from you now.
I will. Her passive is 32.
All right. So with your
So I-
passive check, we're going to go ahead and show you a
Oh,
couple
wow.
more things.
I got a 35.
So- And I'll
Ooh,
show you what those look like here. And they still don't know you are there, so.
A shadow elemental?
Oh,
I have no idea what that is. Oh, she's going to once again try to tell what that is, and I'm pretty sure she's going to fail. Is that a history, religion, or arcana?
This would be a history check, unfortunately. Or arcana.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all +1, so.
So disregard. You're not going to know what those are.
Yeah. So they're big shadow monsters. Is that like a accurate description?
That's valid.
Big shadow smoke
Oh,
monsters.
sorry, I put you on the wrong layer. One sec. Let me fix that. Boop, there you go. And bring
Okay,
you
and
back
then
to
two slod. Do those women look exactly like that slod did?
exactly. Like, they don't have a great disguise.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those big purple worms. They're not purple worms, but they're a different kind of purple worms with legs. 4 giant shadow monsters, a guy with smoke for hair, and then 2 slot. Okay, so she is going to go back because we forgot the aimer walkie-talkie.
All right.
And yeah, she'll just tell them, okay, there's a, and I'm guessing those 2 were guarding the gate to the castle.
That's
At the
what you
bottom?
saw. Yes,
Yeah.
That's a reasonable interpretation of what you saw.
Yeah, she's gonna go back to the others and just say, all right, so there's like 5 or 6 of these giant purple worm things, and they have like 10 legs each. green horns, very long, kind of goofy looking, but they look dangerous. There's 4 of them near where the path enters the level towards the gate. There's a man with smoke for hair standing in front of a small choke point. Hiding in the rocks around him are these 4 big shadow smoke monsters, maybe about 10 feet tall each. And then behind them are a couple more of those big purple worms being ridden by 2 Slod in disguise.
Do
It
any
seems
of
like a
those
very
sound
organized?
Yeah. Do any of those sound familiar though? The guys with smoky hair or the purple worms?
The guy with smoky hair would not ring a bell. There's no way that you could possibly know who that is or what that is. So that would not trigger on your history check because Emery Rosie would not have any frame of reference on that.
That could be just
What
like
about
any air genasi. Yeah.
What about the air? What about the worms? The mounts?
Based off of his description, I will allow you to make your own check of a history of a DC 28. And you wouldn't. Would you have advantage on
Oh, I
this?
don't even
No.
think I can-
I don't think they're dragons. I feel like I should know these. Like it's gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
After
I don't
the
think I
session-
can make that anyway.
No.
Yeah.
All right. No. You could probably make it with guidance, but you would have to roll like a 19 to get there.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Now,
Can't know everything.
now that is the front door. Do you mind if we don't use the front door? I do have a spell that might be able to get us in without alerting everything at the front gate.
Rose looks at you with her mouth like drops open. A small tear starts to well in her eye. You mean we don't have to bust in through the front door? We can be stealthy?
Indeed, I have this particular magics at my disposal.
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
She,
Uh,
yes, I'm in favor of this plan.
We don't know if it has a back door, to be fair.
no, we make our own door, and then once we go through, there's no sign we ever used it.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against this if it works.
She's, it's been over a year.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mean, we might have
I
to
don't think
grease up the
Amarazi-
dragon a bit to get it through, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Amarazi can get through that or not.
Oh shit, he's too big.
Think small, Echo. Think small.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
We don't
aren't,
have a-
aren't I don't
How big's
recall,
you?
don't gold dragons have the ability to shapeshift?
He
Well,
shaped it.
yes, they usually do, but I don't. So
Yes, this is a
he's
special,
already
this is a
limited.
very restricted
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, so
already
in this
shapeshifted.
form, yeah, in this form, he can't do the shape shifting. He can't cast the spells. He doesn't have legendary resistances, and he doesn't have legendary actions. But everything else on the sheet, he can do. So he can do all the physical stuff. And if he's concentrating on a spell when he's Echo and he moves into this form, then he loses concentration on it. So he can't cast any spells or hold concentration. But
Okay, so could
he's a
that
tank. He's a
dragon
tank.
fit into like a 5 foot wide, 8 foot tall hole?
Huh.
yeah, if it was 10 feet, I mean, maybe you could figure something out.
Yeah, you
but,
can squeeze down one
we
size
had a-
category. That's fine, but not 2.
Okay, what if I
If we
used
had,
create food and water to create a whole bunch of butter and we oiled him up?
He would be
We have,
sexier.
enlarged-
I would absolutely allow him to be sexier. Unfortunately, because of the description of food and water,
Yeah.
it could be oil, but I'm not going to allow butter because butter is flavorful and create food and water specifically says that it's bland. And what do you add to anything to make it taste good? Butter.
Okay, we're gonna grease him up with margarine then.
Very well.
Government
You and I
margarine.
agree on margarine. No, he would not fit
So
through that in his current form.
Echo's
No,
been watching.
not only margarine, vegan margarine.
Oh, so gross.
Yeah.
Which is the definition of
So-
margarine, though. Go ahead.
Echo's been looking at enlarge reduce. He doesn't have a way to apply it to Amarazi yet, but reduce would cut his size in half, which would be
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of 15, it would be. But I don't have access to it.
Yeah,
Also lower your
Oh
damage.
shit! I hadn't prepared it. Darn it!
Oh,
I have access to it, but I hadn't prepared it.
oh, okay. Well, that'll come in handy next time.
Well, Amer, do you have any scrolls? I know you bought a bunch of them.
I have 2 potions of growth.
Those
Yeah.
are the opposite of what we need.
we wanted,
um,
right, we wanted to make Amarazi bigger.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the idea. But there's no such thing as a scroll of reduce, which to me seems like
Oh,
there
you
should
could
be.
get a scroll of reduce, yes, and there is a
Yeah.
potion of diminution, which does
Oh,
shrink.
I didn't know that.
It's not
Oh,
called
there
reduce;
is.
it's called
Ooh,
I didn't
diminution.
know that.
I have a way we could get him through the hole. Okay, we do the pass wall to make the hole. I walk through the hole, and then I use vortex warp.
That could potentially work.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, is there a way when Rose was scouting up the path ahead? Is there a way to avoid that clearing and go to like a wall on the side?
You didn't see one, but you
Hmm.
can certainly
Yeah.
try.
Yeah,
Let's
she'll,
go and explore among the rocks.
Yeah, she'll try
I
to
will
see if
tell
she
you that among the rocks, you would have seen more of those shadow creatures.
okay. So those shadow creatures are kind of surrounding the area. Mm.
The shadow creatures cling to the rocks as the primary thing.
I'm trying to see if there's a. So there's.
I'll give you
yeah,
a 6.0 on that burp.
yeah.
You're not
trying-
going to hear it, you know.
I mean, we've been observed as well, right? So they're gonna watch
Yes.
us go up to the wall.
Right.
yeah.
Three of the party are observed. You guys are detected. They know you're there. They're watching you.
So they're gonna jump us basically and go through that wall.
Yeah, there's those. I don't know what those giant purple worm things are, but I'm guessing. I mean, they're kind of dragony looking. I'm guessing they're going to shoot something from their mouths at us. Just a guess.
Well, one piece of information that might help us with our planning is why do they serve? If they are soldiers in an army, then they'd be able to respond dynamically to a situation. If they are under compulsion, that they will follow their orders, even if the orders are nonsensical or they should be obviously doing something else. After all, anyone who's being magically compelled will follow the letter of the command when it's against the interests of whoever's compelling them.
The smoke monsters, maybe. Those look like something that could be conjured. The big purple worms are just. I think they're just animals. And if I had to hazard a guess, it was probably all under the control of that smoke-haired guy who's standing in the middle of the courtyard. He looked like some sort of. I don't want to be prejudiced, but he probably looks like someone who can cast spells. So maybe he's a servant or a lackey of Shadowscar, but I'm just speculating.
We're going to have trouble when we get inside the castle anyway with Amarazi. He's just too big.
Well, the doors are pretty big.
The doors
I
are
would've had
plenty
trouble
big.
going
Yeah,
into it.
you guys could see the doors when you were approaching. You would fit through the doors. It would be a squeeze, but you can get through the door no problem.
And
I do
honestly,
have magics of scrying if I'm to, try and get a look around the castle. But I think our scout has already done an excellent job of surveying the area.
it's probably best you save your magic.
It just comes down to, do we want to fight or do we want to try and circumvent it?
I
And
just
if
don't
we
see
fail to
how.
circumvent, it'll be a fight anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to try. Let's see if we can go around and use that pass wall trick of yours.
And if we,
Yeah.
And even if it means that the alarm is sounded, they come rushing towards us, it means that we'll be able to fight them somewhere that they're not prepared to fight us. They probably have layers of defenses at the front gate, not some random section of the wall.
Yeah.
Just,
That's
That's true.
That's a good.
just smiling. Just thank you.
You are quite welcome. I can see now why the Haven sent me here. This is where I'm most needed.
Oh, it's just so nice.
So we're going through the front, right?
Rose will see
With
if
your
she can
passive
find.
with your passive
Go ahead.
insight, Tetsunade, you look at Brennan, and Brennan's like, we're going to try to sneak this.
But yeah, Rose will try to see if she can find a way to lead the others towards a section of the wall that we can go through that's not the front door.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Then what we'll do is I do not have time to get you guys through that encounter. But what
Yeah.
we'll do is come back next week and have you guys try
Wow.
to sneak your way around and infiltrate the Citadel of Shalosh on your own.